Hello everybody. Hello, how are we doing? My hat. I forgot about my hat. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Garwin. How are we doing? Hopefully, we're doing well. Hope everybody's. God, what is it today? Midweek. It's Thursday. Is doing well. I'm doing not too bad myself. What did I do yesterday? Wednesday. I worked on my paper, my second paper, and I fixed it all up. So hopefully, I can resubmit it soon. Which wasn't too bad. You look splendid, thank you. I do need a haircut. The hair needs to come off. It's a bit too long at the moment. Yes, that went well. And then today I did a bit more remote work, and then not too much else. Did lots of admin shit. Making sure things are sorted. But yeah, getting ready for the weekend, which will be nice. Hopefully everybody's had a good midweek and been feeling good today. But we have the Euros today. Last time, FC Copenhagen started at Treaty United now for 4 years in Denmark. Hey, that's not too bad. That's a pretty cool journeyman. Do you reckon United will even entertain you though? Copenhagen is a big jump, Copenhagen to United. If you missed out on last time, we finished the season off with a incredible comeback, firstly versus Inter Milan, where we were 3-0 down after 31 minutes, came back to win, and then in the end we got taken to extra time by FC20, but won 2-0 in the end. Rubber-dub-dub and Klostra with the goals for our, I think it was 8th in a row Champions League, our longest run ever with the Nethy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But now we have the Euros, which, as you saw, we had the badge for. Do I have the badge here? Yeah, there you go. So, talking about the badge, basically, I was looking for stuff for Poland and Ukraine. I was like, what the fuck do I do? And then I saw the Wikipedia page for the Poland-Ukraine border. New tunnel between DK and DE, so Germans can drive to Kiruna faster. Is there? Hey. Germans do love going up to Kiruna to camp. We used to see a lot of German camper vans. Actually, that's an insane amount to drive to go camping. We're lucky to get an interview to us, but I hope he dies last. True. But yeah, and then I saw these border markers, the ones on the left and the right, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. I'll get out them for every European country. And then I realised pretty much no other European countries have them. Germany and Slovakia, the ones on the left, had them. So then I had to design new border markers for every country in the Euros, which is something. Opens in 2029. Okay, that'll be interesting. But yeah, so that was Poland and Ukraine's badge, which is pretty cool. Of course, they are hosts, so they're first, and they're in Group A and Group B. Group A, I'll take you through the groups actually. So Group A, Scotland, Spain, Sweden, Ukraine, Croatia, Poland, Romania, Switzerland in Group B with the other hosts. They got a pretty nice one there, Poland. Ukraine, not so much. Group C, a tough one. One of the groups of death, I'd say. Germany, Italy, Slovakia, Turkey. Group D, Czech Republic, Netherlands, Iceland, and Serbia. Group E, Austria, Belgium, England, and Wales. And then Group F, Denmark, France, Portugal, Russia. Another group of death. Romania will win it, mark my words. They nearly did win it one time. They got all the way to the final, but lost on pens. But yeah, that is the nations. We have a kickoff game of Ukraine-Spain, but I need to get teams going. I need to get my team. I've updated the teams. So if you want a team for tonight, let's go. I'm Portugal. Okay. I've actually got a good nation for once. So let's include my, what's it called here? Portugal. And who do I think is going to win? I think Spain are going to win it. Who even are the holders at the moment? Portugal. Well, to be fair, Portugal have won it 3 out of the last 4 years. But I think this could be Spain's to win. So if you feel like doing an exclamation mark team or giving a prediction, etc., feel free, because we're gonna watch a few games tonight. And we'll see how things go. But we'll chill around for a little bit, see if people show up. If not, I'll just do it myself. I'll go ahead, But yeah, it should be. It was a weird European qualifier, really, because lots of nations nearly missed out or came second in their groups. Like Belgium came second, Portugal came second, Germany did, France did, and then even France missed it but got through the playoffs there. Ukraine, hey, one of the hosts will say. I know you're lurking, but I'll put you in anyway. You don't feel pressured or something. Hello, John. Hello. How are you? How's it going? Oh, Wales, our home team. Our home team. How are you, John? Right. Team Romania. Okay. Yeah, you're on YouTube growing, so you can't do the exclamation mark team like in Twitch. Right. Wazonia, Ukraine. How are you, John? How's your midweek been? You were Wales, Romania, Netherlands to win. Okay. And John and Wazonia, if you want to add those extra 3 points, you can also, well, a potential extra 3 points, you can guess a winner too. So you get the distinct advantage of being one of the first. Hello, God. How are you? Croatia. Okay. Interesting. Got some interesting teams here tonight. God, Croatia. I should switch to Twitch BRB. No worries. Croatia. How are you, God? Also, if you want to do a what's it called as well, a winner, feel free. Those extra 3 points. But oh yeah, hope everybody's doing it. So I'm already yawning. England to win. Ooh, how many of your boys are playing? In I think it's like 23 or something like that. Or 19. It was a good amount. Let me have a look. Can I see? There's an international friendly availability. Yes, here we go. Everyone bar. Hold on. How many does that say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21. So a decent amount. Went to bed at 3:30. That's not good. When did you wake up, Duck God? I was awoken by 7 a.m. by thing on the dot. So I've been waking up at 7 a.m. very early. I went to bed, I think around 1. So I'm only on 6 hours sleep at the moment. So I'm a bit tired too. Thank you for the follow, Growin. The things will pop up here. But hello, Biscape. Hello, Spain. Oh, Germany winners, says John. Okay. How are you, Biscape? It's been a little bit of a while. Okay, so winner of Spain as well. There we go. Austria. Oh, you get another team. Growing as long as your random team is Austria, right? Biscape, what did you put? Winner Spain. Oh, you got double Spain. Not bad at all. Right, there we go. Oh, so that's people predicting. Been worked to. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough day then so far. God, I don't envy you. Well, I do it big, so I want to go to work. I can't at the moment due to work permits. Let's keep only Austria since the other one is invalid now. Okay, no worries. There you go. Austria's in. Yeah, all bets on my team. What's we got? I picked Spain. Hello, James. Hello, Germany. Ooh, let's get some good teams going through here. How are you, man? How's it going? Germany. And if you want to pick a winner, you basically you get an extra 3 points if they win the whole thing based on the points. Do predictions, whatever. But also, we might as well start predictions as well. Let's do Spain, Ukraine. What do people think will be the score for the opening? One of the hosts, Ukraine versus Spain. I'm going to go 3-0 Spain. I'm saying a big win for Spain. It's going to not be a great home start for Ukraine here. I think Spain have feelings to win this whole tournament. But we will see. They obviously lost in the World Cup final pretty recently, so we'll see if they can bounce back and win a Euros. We should really watch Croatia over Romania. I'm gonna go try and find a bunch of games that we can watch where people have teams in. What else have we got? What, Ukraine? Oh, it shouldn't write on my fucking piece of paper there. Hold on. Okay, Ukraine. I got Portugal. I don't care about Portugal. Wales. Austria, Croatia, Spain. It's good we're getting Spain and Ukraine knocked out straight away. Germany. 3-1 Spain, says John. Okay. Good. I'm looking at the other games at the moment to try and figure out where to watch. England, Austria, Wales, Belgium, England, Austria. Then we have Portugal, Denmark, Croatia, Switzerland. Oh yeah, we'll do. Yeah, do it that way. Poland, Romania. Italy, Germany, Turkey. Germany, Turkey could be cool. We were not watching Germany before. We could do Turkey, Italy. Germany, so. Sorry, I'm currently looking at trying to figure out what games we should watch throughout this. Italy, Slovakia, Serbia, Czech, Wales, Australia. That's Australia. Wales, Austria is what we should be watching. Spain, Austria, Wales, Croatia, Ukraine. I think we've done everyone. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Portugal, France, and then the final group games. But yes, let me know what your predictions are for the first opener of this. We're gonna do both openers, of course, both hosts this time. We have Ukraine, Spain, and then I think the next one is what is it? Poland, Switzerland. So we'll have our first two games already pretty set in. We always watch the starting games, you know. We always watch the hosts openers. But God, Busquets, James, feel free. Basically, if you missed out, it is a BBC Sports Star one. If you get the correct result, you get 1 point. If you get the correct scoreline, you get 3. So, and then we total it up at the end by points and points per game, and see who wins. Busquets goes 4-0. Oh, big win. Everyone going for the big Spain winners. Duckdog goes 3-1 as well. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're going to be watching the groups tonight, and then we'll come back for the knockouts on Saturday. So, 1-1 game 2. 1-1 game 2. Are you going in early? Getting your prediction in early for game 2, Duckdog. Okay. We don't need to. 3-2 to Spain, says Garwin. Okay, a bit more for Ukraine, says Garwin. James, if you're about, feel free to predict. Otherwise, we'll get started soon. Get our first game going. We'll just watch through and see how things go. No football tonight. Big football, I don't think. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing well, having a good week, getting ready for the weekend. Anyone got any big plans for Friday or the weekend? 1-0 Ukraine. Oh, James going against the grain, going for Ukraine. I know Wilsonia is lurking tonight, so I'll leave that as is. So let's go find European Championship. And here we go. Right, first game of the night. Spain, of course, our favourites here. We are on correct highlights. Let's go. Right, so 4-5-1 in the yellow for Ukraine. Do we know anybody in this? I don't think we do. It is, though, a 4-1-3-1-1 as the weather pops up. Sorry about that. For us, we, of course, know John Wynn. He's our boy. Delphin's our boy. I Sniff Out Danger, former boy. Rubber Dub Tub, boy. Cesades, boy. Nunez, former boy. And Signs, boy. Jose Luis, former boy. So we've got this. You can tell Spain missed a World Cup because we have so many players in this team. Kuwaiti formation. It is the Kuwaiti formation. It is the Kuwait used to turn up to the World Cup with this formation every time. So it's very interesting that Spain have chosen this one. And by the way, Cesades with 6 up top. Clote number 9 at left back. What is going on with these numbering systems? My goodness me. Found a 22 database where Japanese high school and uni teams are playable. Oh, wow. So have you got a save going with that then, I assume? But let's go. Let's kick off into the Euros. Hosted, of course, Ukraine, Poland, Portugal holders. Let's see in this decade ender edition. Can't wait for a keeper with number 10. Literally. Let's see what happens with this decade ending edition of the Euros. We'll see. Hopefully, we get some upsets here. But it's the Euros, so it's most likely no. But Spain here with the ball early on. Cesades with the number 6 doesn't make sense. It's even worse than he plays with number 50 or something for us, but that's because we just do random ones. But at least we're not doing 6, you know. Okay, Angel Luis, Gomez, Semper. Spain are obviously very, very strong. I've been at a lot of Euros winners, a lot of World Cups, a lot of finals recently. Semper, I Sniff Out Danger. Cesades turns his man, and that is a foul by Kostyukov. And this is a chance for Cesades to be the opening goal scorer of the Euros here. Not the start Ukraine want. However, it could come back. No, it does not. And Cesades put Spain 1-0 up on the 7th minute. Not great start for Ukraine there. Fantastic start for Spain, though. How many Spanish players in my team? Well, Cesades, Rubber Dub Dub, David Delphin, John Wynn, Signs. So we got 5 in the national team, I think, at the moment. We did have I Sniff Out Danger and Isaac Nunez. We had 7 total, and I think there's an 8th former player, Jose Luis or something, on the bench that I basically never played. But 7 of them were in my first team at one point. So found a club who's a uni high school B team in the regional 5th tier and C team in the regional 6th tier. So I'm going to manage them all, including the national team. Jesus, that God. What a save. What a save as John Wynn goes close and puts it wide. Basically, Spain is an example of, they missed the World Cup, so I could sign players from them for 4 years. They had very good youth intakes when I was able to sign players, and I've basically made all of their players incredible, and now they're doing really well internationally because all of their players are world-class playing for my team. Basically. So, like England, hilariously, we didn't actually get that many. We got a goal kick, we got a couple, but not that much. France, we got a lot of youngsters from France. So I will hope we'll see in maybe 5 years or so, France's team will be rebuilt with my players, hopefully. But we will see. But yes, I definitely, this is the biggest evidence that we completely rebuilt Spain and their national team. Well, I'm loading all 7 tiers of Jethan, but not loading or else have leagues added that I can add down the line of. Jesus. Sarakov into Yerekin. Into Nikov. Ooh, and a big chance for Ukraine early there. They're first of the game. Spain, hilariously, 1 shot on target. Their penalty. And that's it. As Skruck. I don't know. Foul Spain there. But Ukraine maybe getting back into this. You never know. Half an hour gone. Only 1-0. It looked poor. It looked bad for Ukraine early on, but things have quietened down, it seems. Angel Luis with a yellow. Free kick Ukraine, and they hit the post. I don't even know who hit it, but someone hit the post there. Extensive highlights. This is extended highlights, yes. God, Spain is not hitting the target here. Half time, and oh shit, I've got to change formations. Spain make a substitution, and so do Ukraine. Senjura comes on for I Sniff Out Danger. And Cheredinachenko comes on for Yeremeev. Let me get up the Ukraine formation. Did they change? And were they always 4-4-2? I think they switched to 4-4-2 as well. Spain get rid of their weird Kuwaiti formation and go 4-4-2. Don't worry, Carwin. Just can't find any North American or Oceania League mega pack for the game. No, that sucks. Right, let's see how the second half plays out with new formation. Spain, honestly, very poor so far. The penalty has saved them, and they just cannot hit the target for love nor money otherwise. As Nicotin, Puddy plays it for Gonzalez, gets to it and nearly gives it away, but gets up to San Giorgio, who was a hero for Spain in the last World Cup, and Kuznetsov with a big save there. For Ukraine, Nikitin, Martinov, Yefimov. Okay, San Giorgio comes forward. Cesades, San Giorgio going forward again. Kuznetsov with another save. Okay, he's come on and he's got 2 shots on target. Double what they had in the first half as Rubber Dub Dub's free kick goes over the bar. Clote to Semper. Tackled by Yerekin, but plays it forward. Just goes straight back with Gomez. San Giorgio. Kuznetsov again. He's getting shots on target and it's creating problems for Ukraine. Rubber Dub ball in. It's cleared. Poor Ukraine can't catch a break. They can't. They had a little bit of hope towards the end of the first half, but this formation change from Spain seems to have helped them out a lot. As Rubber Dub potentially should score there. Had pretty much an open goal. He was 40 yards out or so. Ukraine make a double sub, and that's all their subs done now. So let's see. As Ibero comes on for Delphin, as that's Spain's second sub of the night. We're getting into the last 15 here. It's still 1-0 as Cheredinachenko's in. Oh, and Salazar with a big save. That is a huge chance for Ukraine. Their best of the match. Yefimov puts the corner in. It's cleared initially, and Sarakov. Cesades boots it out. Juan Miguel Navas comes on for Rubber Dub. And that's all subs done for both teams. Spain trying to finish this game off. Clote. Into Navas, into Shanzhuzhou, because Kuznetsov saves, and it's cleared again. Okay, Angel Luis into Semper. Intercepted by Yerekin. Can Ukraine counter here? Up to Adamenko. Tackled by Kloto Martinov. Yefimov, though, on the ball for Ukraine now. Moving to the centre. Tackled, but Krokmal gets back to it. Martinov, it just falls back to Ukraine every time at the moment. Yefimov coming forward and shoots so far wide. My goodness me. I think his teammates will look at him at that one and go, holy shit, what have you done? Spain come forward, though, again. Navas. Tackled by Yerekin again. Yerekin plays it up to Adamenko. Into Yefimov. Holds on to it. Looking for an option. Goes into Cheredichenko. And he shoots wide. Ukraine getting a bit of hope at the end here. They only need one and it's a draw. But time is running out. As Sanjurjo's through. He's through and he finishes the game there. He has been a bright light for Spain since coming on at half-time. Completely changed the game for them. And he finally gets his just towards a ball through from Sasada. Sanjurjo completely does the defender there and puts it into the back of the net to seal this game for Spain. And maybe they're going to get another one here just to add salt to the wound. And to be honest, goal difference is very important. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Goal difference is very important in the Euros due to the third place going through, well, the four best third place going through. Poor shooting from the Ukraine forwards. It was. They had their big chance and they missed it, unfortunately. To be fair, Spain haven't been much better. They've been much better in the second half, but first half, shocking. Sasades does get his second, though, and Spain's third. And honestly, I feel like Ukraine will feel a bit hard done by there. Maybe a 1-0 or a 2-0, they'll feel a bit more, that was the sort of game it was. But Spain have turned it on towards the end to seal this game. And 2 goals in the last 5 have made sure they walk away with all 3 points and all 3 goals. Sanjurjo comes forward one last time into Sasades, who's going to... Oh, he should have got his hat-trick, but a last-second block. A last-second block. Hello, Jambo. And Jambo, not a great start to come into, as Ukraine are down 3-0. But how are you? Hopefully you're doing well, as we're about to end this game, I think, here. Oh, okay. What's the exclamation mark? This could have been 5-0. It could have been far more. It could have been far more if there was some things. But there we go. 3-0 full time to open the Euros. There we go. And look at that. I'm started off strong. I'll tell you that right now. It's rigged. It's rigged. Jambo with Ukraine as your team. There you go. That's a good start. I'll say that right now. Poland will win 1-0. Oh, we're good. Well, if you want to go straight into, predicting the next ones, of course we could do that. Grawen. The last one. I was bad when Sasades went through for his hat trick. I was like, I really want him to get his hat trick because I love Sasades. He's my boy. But at the same time, I'm like, no, my 3-0, my perfect score. So I was quite happy when it got blocked. Poland will win 1-0. Says Grawen. Spain to win if it's not too late. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, Jambo. I'm bending the rules slightly here, but I'll give it you. 1-0 Switzerland, says Jambo, for your first prediction. John says 2-2. Buscape says 2-1. James says 1-1. And I will go... Oh, what am I going to go? I'm going to go 2... I'm gonna go 2-0 Switzerland. I'm gonna go 3-0 Switzerland. I'm gonna run it back. 3-0 Switzerland. There we go. All right, we're ahead of schedule here on predicting. I haven't even gotten out of the last game, but there you go. There's the opener. Gambia. Wait, is he finally representing Gambia? Yes, he is. Caballero. You put 1-0 Poland. Did I? Apologies. I did. Sorry about that, Jambo. Thank you. And 1-0 Switzerland. 1-0 Switzerland. Okay, cool. Right, I've fixed that now. Right. So let's see. I haven't played this in a while. What's going on? Pavlov. Oh, Sidibe. Oh, my boy Sidibe got French Youth Invitational top goal scorer. Nice. I got 3 goals, but still nice. Right. So we go into the next game. Oh, Poland versus Switzerland. Switzerland, of course, missing out on the last World Cup. 1-1 Sweden-Scotland. Jens Dahl and Ian McLeod, former boy, scoring for Scotland there. Okay. Can I see Sidibe? You can. Hold on. We've gone into the game, but we've gone out of it. I changed the posters for every event. You need to create a song for every year and world. You changed the. Oh goodness me! I used to have the group stage one, but a song and a song is a bit much, I think. Where's Sidibe? Here's Sidibe. Dicaridia Sidibe. 18 now. Definitely got a good future with us. Played 18 games last time, to be fair. Just wondering if I could rename him if he plays. Well, to be honest, I do plan on using him. He looks very good. He's very, very good. He's got 2-star potential, 3-star black, which is very good. Potential to be a world-class striker. Also complete role model. So yes, I think he's definitely going to be in line for some game time. He did get 8 starts, 10 at 17 last year. So he's definitely an option. Right, we need to get back into the match. Yeah, gonna get away. Not enough stars. Not enough stars. Remember though, Jambo, the stars are relative to our best players. You know, so like he's been compared to Nizislav Tazanovic. You know, he's your team is so good. A 3-star is already a world star. That's what. Well, honestly, when I scout players, I look for 1-star potential. If I see 1-star potential, I will look to sign them because that's how good the squad is. You know, it is absolutely like if I see a 16-year-old with 1-star potential, I'll look at signing them. Like 2-star and above, I'm like, yes, perfect. Anything 2-star, I'm like, wow, they're going to be incredible. By the way, I'm trying to sign this guy. I've pissed off Blythe Spartans enough that I think I can get him. 18-year-old Czech goalkeeper. I'm just hoarding goalkeepers at this point, to be honest. So we will sign him. Right, there we go. Yeah, and the Welsh player is called Hafizi. Well, that is. Oh, who's this? Sorry, we're not playing it. That is because Hafizi is actually. Where is he? He's Welsh Malaysian. That's why he was initially came through from Malaysia because we have Malaysian owners. So he's where was he born? He was born in Kayang. That's why. There are no registration rules. Not in FM15. Not in FM15. So that's fantastic for me. Apart, like, I think it's 99 players, and you have to have 2 under 21s. Where's Golden Boy? Golden Boy. European Golden Boy. Lee White. He was our 21-year-old English midfielder. Here he is. Yeah, no, it's just as long as you have a couple of youngsters in your first team, you can sign whoever you want. So I'm very lucky that I just make this. Registration rules are my biggest enemy in FM. Yeah, that's the biggest enemy in this for us is work permit stuff. You know, because we're in UK, so you have to have 5 years here, so we never get work permits out as well. Hello, Jack. Hello. How's it going, man? How are you? You join us for the Euros. Right. So, shall we go back into the game? We've got the first game here. Second game here, sorry. The second. Is this the Welsh FM save I see? This is. Yes. Ah, thank you for the follow, mate. We are the Welsh. What's Jack White's potential? Okay, we're going back. God. Jack White's potential. Where is he? Oh, Growen. Thank you for the sub, mate. Appreciate that. Where's Lee White? Lee White, his potential is 2.5 stars. He's currently 2.5 stars. He's a world-class player already. Unlikely to improve. That's what it is. That's what it's like with our players. Yes, this is the Welsh FM save, but we are currently watching through the Euros at the moment. We're just doing a watch along because we like to see what happens. We're doing the group stages tonight. So if you want to get involved, we do predictions. Hold on, where is it? Here. So we're predicting kind of like BBC Sports style or old. I think it was old school, wasn't it? It was like one of the old Euros, like 2016 or something. You can predict what the scores will be, etc., etc. Finally doing one with Evans and Williams on 24-25 database and predicted 14th. Took over in match day 1 and 1-4 about. Nice. But yeah, let's jump into it. Let's jump into the second game here. We got Poland versus Switzerland. Poland, our second hosts. They are starting with a 4-4-2, 2 DMs. Do we know any Polish players here? I don't think so. 4-4-2 for Switzerland. Oh my God, Gertfer. Where's Gertfer? Is he there? Oh my God, it's a new era for Switzerland. No Gertfer, no Ceccheroni. They got Schumacher and Verli up top. I think that's Straub. Poland should be winning this by at least 2. We'll see. We will see. I think Daniel Straub's our player. No, he's Dietmar Straub. Okay. Daniel Anderhub is a former player though of ours. And Cyril Haberfurt is a former player of ours. But there we go. Right, let's go into it. Come on, Poland. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. It's going to be the kit clash. So it's white base, red edges. Oh, my goodness me. Well, there you go. That's how you can tell who's winning. And it's Walter Erling with a 5th-minute free kick for Switzerland to take them in the lead. So it's white base for Poland, red base for Switzerland, but there's a proper kit clash going on now. No more goals, please. I retract my statement. They could win 3-1. But to be fair, Switzerland have been very good on this save recently. They did only just miss out on the World Cup, but they have done very well in the Euros. Poland, meanwhile, they've been very poor. It's weird. In this save, they're not great. Maybe their youth index isn't great. And Schumacher nearly has Switzerland 2-0 up. It's been all Swiss so far. It was a big save from the Polish goalkeeper there. You get 1 point if you get the correct result. You do, yes. Oh, Josip Skoro injured there. No foul, interestingly. But Switzerland are going to have to bring on Ballholder for him early. Right, here we go. Poland might maybe getting a chance here. Novak, Golubiewski into Sosnauka with a big first-time shot. Great save by the Swiss keeper. Poland showing they're not dead and buried yet. It's only 1-0, you know. There's plenty of time left in this game. Here we go. Daniel Handerhub, though, for Switzerland. Into Verli, the goal scorer, into the box. Butcher, and he puts it over the bar. Butchers that shot. 10 minutes to the half. Switzerland have had the better of it and is evident by the score line. But play attack. Ooh, over the bar from the free kick. Right, as we approach half-time. And that's going to be half-time. Any changes at half-time? No changes from formation or substitutions. Let's see if Poland can get more into it. Switzerland started hot, but didn't really sort of... they had that opening 5-10 and then sort of just sat back a bit. And Poland have grown more into the game. Of course you can, Jack. We do points and points per game. We're doing all the group stages. Every day we're doing a game. So I think we've got another 10 today. And there's Schumacher, though. 2-0. Both strikers have scored for Switzerland. And just outside the danger zone. But Switzerland in a commanding lead now. Jack, it's probably good you missed out on this prediction as you would have put 2-0 Poland. So you get to avoid that one early. Oh, Wojciechowski. I think he's our boy, actually. Brankow. Oh, Sosnauka. He should score. He's offside, but he should score. And he's subbed, actually. Maybe the manager wasn't too happy with that. Another injury, though, to Switzerland as Sefa Kurt comes on for... I forgot. I didn't see his name. It was... Hold on. This is Chris Kamara-esque. Murat Kanpalat. Poland have made all 3 of their subs as well at this point. So any injuries to them, and it'll just get worse. But we'll see. Right. But yes, we do points, and we also do points per game. So there's 2 ways to win in this predictions. Schumacher. Oh, and he shoots way wide. Okay. You can also, Jack, do exclamation mark team, and you can get a random team to support during the Euros. There's a little sheet that has every team on it, and you can. It basically gives one that you can follow if you like. If you don't want to follow your main team, or who are you gonna get? Italy, okay, decent option, decent option. As time is running out here, and Switzerland look like they're gonna just keep this as a 2-0. I changed to 3-0. Only 3 subs in FM15. It sucks. It is the old school days. Unless Schumacher on the ball, he's tackled. Wait, Jammer, you already did a team. You got Ukraine. Right, there we go. Full time, 2-0. And there, we're going to give out some predictions here. 2-0 to Switzerland. So I get a point. So does Buscape and Jambo with the 1-0. Right, let me put you in, Jack. Where is it? Jack and 1904. There we go. And then you got Italy. Make sure to watch an Italy game at some point. was just wondering if it was possible to spam again like I did with Black Arrow. Maybe I took the option off. It's been interesting. I thought I kept that option on. Right, let's go. What was the next game we were going to watch? Oh, I can sort of sign this guy. There we go. Right. European Football Championship. Exclamation mark teams cat not goal. Right, where are we going to watch? Oh, we can watch Italy, Germany, Slovakia, and then we can watch Germany, watch Germany, Turkey, and we'll watch... Yeah, we'll watch Italy next. Italy, Turkey, and then Germany, Turkey are good games. So, next game, actually. We're going to do Turkey, Italy. So, let's see how things go. Right. Germany... No. Italy versus Turkey. Let me know your predictions. Okay, Italy 2-1 says... what shirt am I wearing? I'm wearing a Groningen... I don't know. Is this like 16, 17 shirt? Something like that. Away from home. Something like that. Italy 2-1 says Garwin. Jamba goes 2-0 Italy. Escape goes 3-2 Italy. Everyone's put in 1-0 Turkey says Duck God. 2-0 Italy says John. That was 1-0. 3-1 Italy says James. Everyone's going Italy bar Duck God so far. I am gonna go. This is a tough one. It depends on what type of Italy shows up. But I'm going to go... I'm going to go 2-1. No, I'm going to go 3-1. I'm going to go 2-2. 2-2. Jack, what are you saying on predictions-wise for Italy versus Turkey? Unless I missed you. No, I did not. Okay, good. Let me know your prediction. And I can continue to the next day to make sure. Oh, it's Turkey, Italy. Sorry, I've got to swap these over. God. Oh, God. Right. 2-0. 1-2. 1-0. 3-2. 3-1. 2-0. Sorry, it's because in the game it's Turkey, Italy, and I put the other way around so to keep it sort of sorted like that. There you go. Everybody switched over now. Let me know if I missed anything. Or fucked it. Right. Saturday. Okay. Oh. Cool. Sorry, I'm just doing behind the scenes. Oh, Barry who? Bobby Hooper. Right. So, we actually... Here we go. So, Croatia, Romania was 0-0. Do you have a spreadsheet for the Euros? I do have a spreadsheet for the Euros, yes. To have all of the, like, who won it, who came second, got to the group stages, blah, blah, blah. I do have that for the Euros and the World Cup to see, like, who's won it the most, who's blah, blah, blah the most, etc., etc. Yes. On the second day, nice job, Romania. Netherlands win 3-1. Rene van Wijk, our former boy, scores 2 to go through there. Popisil for Czech Republic. And then today, we're going to watch Turkey, Italy, and Slovakia take on Germany. So, let's jump into it. Turkey versus Italy. Italy, our favourites here. It's a 4-1-4-1 from Turkey. Do I know anybody here? Maybe in the future we will, because we've got lots of Turkish players on for us at the moment. I don't think anyone got called up from our team. A few had got caps before, but we hadn't really played them enough this year. Where does Camelon Juniors and Hull City, like, what's the link? What? Sorry? And Italy going with the Q8 formation. Interesting. A 4-1-3-1-1. Chiurchi, of course, we do know him from his time at Inter Milan. Italy will switch to 4-4-2. I can feel it. My local and the team I like. Let's see. Oh, did I? Italy will win 2-1. Thank you, Jack. I might have missed a message from you. My restream chat didn't pick it up. Hold on, let me see if I missed a message. Apologies if I did. Hull City and Camelon. Yeah, interesting. Oh, no, I didn't miss a prediction, though. That's good. Right, you're in, which is good. Just before we start. But yeah, they're going 4-1-3-1-1. Guida. Where's Guida? He's on the bench. Is he called up? Oh, he's playing at right back. That's weird. And Francesco's fancy art, youth boy, best goalkeeper in the world. Right, this is a much nicer kit combination here. Red for Turkey, blue for Italy. A lot easier. But this is Group of Death. Italy, Turkey, Germany, and Slovakia. No pushovers on their day, you know? So we'll see how things go. Quiet start. 17 minutes in. Italy come forward. Cuadio, Chiachi. He is a big danger, though. He's a very, very good striker. One of the best in the world, I'd say. Cuadio plays the ball in. It is cleared. Moscarino will get there, though. Cuadio going to try again. Tackled by Ulusoy. Goes forwards. Mariotti, okay. Guida on the ball, plays it out into Cuadio, into Moscarino, over to Guida. Back to Bindi, into Moscarino. And Enes Akos will save that. Italy starting to knock on the door a little bit here. They're getting a bit more possession. They have another throw in here. 27 minutes gone. Guida into Bindi. He's tackled, but it falls back to Cuadio here. Chiachi, the lone striker today. Graziani, Bindi. Moscarino, Cuadio. Balls back to Graziani. Over to the left back, Cerruti. Can he put ball in? He can. Chiachi is there. And he hits the bar with a header and it just bounces over the net. Okay, Italy close, but not really anything huge so far. As half-time is approaching at a pace. Will we get one more chance for the half? We will. Italy free kick. Ball in, and there is your opening goal. Daniel Chiachi, even from a set piece, he's dangerous. And that is a huge goal for Italy right before half-time. Turkey have not really done much in the first half here. They need to change things up maybe for the second half. And they do. They bring on Abdullah Eris and Sela Aktan to go to a 4-3-3. Will this help them face off against the 4-1-3-1-1 of Italy? We'll see. They definitely need something as Fancy clears it. But look, plays it forwards. Setting heads over. And, well, there's already a chance there for Turkey. It wasn't a great one, but at least it was a chance. Cuadia plays the ball in from a corner, though, for Italy. They're looking to try and double their lead here and give a bit of daylight between them and Turkey. They know every win is important in the groups here. To be fair, though, with 3 points, it normally gets you through. As long as you win one, you're through. So that's why you want to get an early win on the board. Chiachi puts it wide. Okay. Turkey with a throw in here. Honor into Koroglu. He loses it, but Kacelli gets to it. Honor on the ball into Karakoc. Into Honor. Into Eris. And he gets a corner from it. Camelon Games Hull, yes. What goes no? Camelon just got promoted to the EOSFL Prem. What is that? Karakoc could win the title, so I cannot wait for that. Also, only team in Scotland with steak and buckfast pies. Ah, nice. Aktan. Into Eris. His shot is blocked. Aktan. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, my goodness. It's an own goal. Cuadio. It hits the bar and it falls back. And I think it hits Cuadio in the back of the head. My goodness me. What a strike, firstly, by Aktan. It hits the bar, hits the post, hits Cuadio, hits the post again, and then goes in. My goodness me. I thought you were playing a prank on me because one of my mates is Jack and Lee lives near there. Aha, east of Scotland. Rigged. Camel have a Premiership pitch, apparently. Oh. Ulusoy. Turkey, definitely doing better. Hilarity, they've only had one shot on target, though, so they need to improve that. But will Italy respond? Chiachi is on the ball already. He's tackled in the box, no penalty. Plays the ball for the setting, and Turkey looking for a second quickly. Aktan! Oh, it's a good save by Svansi in goal there, but Turkey could have had a quick-fire double there. They're still pushing forward, but their first half-time changes have definitely helped them here. But will Italy still show the greater class and come forward here and win? Moscarino into Cuadio. He's tackled, but he falls back to Graziani. Cuadio looking to make up for his own goal. Chiachi into Akos. We do better. We do better than the Falkirk pitch. Right, 20 minutes to go here. Turkey maybe on the ascendancy here. We will see. There's a chance here for Italy, though. Chiachi on the ball. Got a lot of support with him. It's full to Cuadio, and he's offside. Okay. 15 to go now. Gagliardi comes on for Graziani as a yellow goes to Bulut for Turkey. Yuzbaz, Korokoglu. Yuzbaz into the box. It falls back to Kacelli, who shoots and goes past the post. Okay. And Daniel Cierci injured for Italy. My goodness me. How important could that injury be to Italy's European campaign? We will have to wait and see. But we don't know what kind of injury that could be. He is a key man for them. And he's currently off the pitch. They did have a sub, thankfully, so they're not down to 10 as they come forward here. Bindi into Gagliardi. They've got a number 3 up front. What is the numbering? What is the numbering with these international teams? Who is this? Maione. Well, he is very good himself anyway, as he tries to get a shot off there. Is blocked and cleared. Okay. And the last few minutes here. Yuzbaz for Turkey. Korokoglu. Moscarino. Cuadio. Going forward into Bindi. They're down their main man, but can they still pull out a win here? Although Bindi was tackled, but gets it back. Luckily, Cuadio into Gagliardi, holds it up. Got 2 defenders on him, pulls it back to Moscarino into Bindi. His shot is blocked. Cerruti gets it back though. Mariotti, Cuadio, Gagliardi, Maione. Akos saves. He just kicked it. Great pitch. A guy near the ground has a stand in his back garden. The canal which links to Falkirk. Wheels run next to the ground. That's pretty cool. Can we check after the match if it's bad? Yes, we will. We will check it. For Cierci, how bad the injury was. How far is the stadium from the ground? Right, Maione over the bar. 3 minutes of added time for someone to try and go win this, but it looks like it's just going to peter out here. And then 1-1 and a draw between Italy and Turkey. To be fair, it feels a bit deserved, you know? Italy had the first half, Turkey had the second, and it's so rigged. It's so rigged. I called the draw. Like I'm trying to put a bit of... I'm trying to not seem so rigged, so I went 2-2 instead of 1-1. But there we go. Points to me and me alone there. It's a couple miles to Falkirk Stadium. I see. But the big worry for Italy, not the result, is the injury to Cierci. Let's have a look and see. Next up, though, England versus Austria. But let's see. European Championship round. And Slovakia upset Germany. So lots of upsets in Group C. Hilariously, Germany played terribly. Group C, the leader is Slovakia after 1 round, which is very funny. But could mean there's a big upset in this group because, you know, we'll have to wait and see. But let's check on Cierci. That is the big one here. Is it a big injury or was it just a knock? Oh, it's a big injury. He won't be here for the rest of the... tournament, and he won't even make the start of the new season. Torn calf muscle, out for 3 to 4 months. The 30-year-old, not great. And as you can see, he's very good. 59 goals and 66 for Italy. He was their main man. Italy's attack will definitely be neutered for the rest of this Euros here. That's not what you want in your first game. My goodness me. Right, well, there we go. I had a Vucic. 26.5 million for Vucic. Praise Christ alive. That's not even 3.4 million. Can I sell him? No, I need fullbacks. I'm gonna reject that for now. Right. What do you mean by stay the ground? Camelon Station to 10-1 juniors. Oh, and Prochaska gets his debut for Czech Republic. That's nice. Right. Next up though, England Austria. We'll see how England do in their opening game of the Euros here. They haven't had a great run recently. In terms of tournaments, they've got to a couple semis, but not really done very well. But I'm going to go for a clear 3-0 win for England here. I think they have very much enough to handle Austria here today. But let me know your predictions before this game here. Right, this music's a bit loud, isn't it? Let's turn this down a tiny bit. Oh no. That's fine, I guess. No, that's way too loud. Let me, hold on, I can do this. That's on YouTube this time. That's a bit better. Right, I give up. 2-0 England, says Jambo. 2-0 England. 3-1 Busquets. Is that 3-1 to Austria, Busquets? England 2, Austria 2, says Grawen. Okay. 2-0 England, says James. 2-0 England. I give up. Thank God, not predicting anymore. John, what you saying? Jack, what you saying? For your prediction, got points to was either way. Got pots to wash. I see. Well, enjoy the pots. Okay, right. We're already at the game, aren't we? Yes, we are. Right. Cool. Yes, just waiting for these final predictions to come in. Otherwise, we're good to go for game 4. We'll have a look at the points after game 5. 2-0 England says... Wait. James, did you change or did I mess things up? Yeah, you put James, you put 2. That's fine. Jack and John is who we're waiting on at the moment. We've got lots of J's in the chat. Lots of J's. 3-1 says John. Thank you. Oh, you put 2-0. Yeah, not 1-0. That's why you told me 2-0 because I put 1-0. I was just fucking it up. Yeah, thank you for correcting me, James. Appreciate that. Right, just waiting on Jack now. Hold on, we'll switch to the main cam though. Let's have a look, and it's a huge win for Iceland, by the way. A 3-2 upset here. Serbia absolutely dominated. 28 shots to 6, 9 on target to 5. By the way, Solvi Einarsson, former boy of ours, opens the scoring as the captain, and Iceland get a huge win. Serbia, not great there, not great. What was the other result? Group D, Netherlands winning. Okay, Iceland have got to put themselves in a good position. Next up though, England versus Austria. So let's jump into the game. Last calls for predictions here. This is the first game of Group E. Austria, Belgium, England, and Wales. You'd honestly say Austria might be the weakest of the lot. And what's going on here? All of the big nations are going 4-1, 3-1-1. Very interesting. Our boy Jordan Elliott starts in goal. Our boy Lee White starts midfield, and Simone V4 starts attacking mid, and Marcus Gordon. So basically, bar centre backs, the spine of England is Thanethi. Meanwhile, for Austria, it's a 4-4-2 DM defensive. I don't think we know anyone from Austria, but let's see how they do. New metas dropped, literally. Kuwait used to rock up to a World Cup with this and get like a random win and be like, what the fuck? Where's that come from? But England in the white, Austria in the red. Let's see how this one goes. Let's see if there's any upsets early here. Right. And Becker with a free kick. Elliott tips it over the bar for England. And went from watching our starting keeper to our backup keeper, the Italy starter to the England starter. And we also have I think we have the French starter. And we might be signing the Czech, I don't know if it's the Czech starter, but we're just hoarding starting goalkeepers for national sides. But early chances for Austria, they're interesting. England lots of possession though. Corbett, he's a big boy, big, one of the best strikers in the world, to be fair, and Gibbons. Both play for Barry. Gibbons is a midfielder, 2 of the best in the world. So England really should be winning this with ease based on the players they have. But, you know, it's England. As an incredible triple save there by the Austrian goalkeeper keeps the scores level. Incredible stuff from him. England will be fuming with that, just like I would. But big for Austria, holding on in there. As Lee White in midfield with the number 3. To be fair, he can play left back, so I kind of understand that a bit more. But his shot is saved. Nilsson goes along with it. It's cleared back, but it falls back to Austria, who put it forwards, and it falls back to Trapani. Jenkins, it's intercepted again, but intercepted again. Here's Gibbons for England coming forwards. He's tackled by Kaiser. 63 days until the first game. How long do you reckon it'll take you to get 63 days then, Duck God? Right. There's chances. It's just cagey at the moment, as May plays into Fidesz, Cook, it's one before, Gibbons, Corbett, it's one before, and Nilsson saves again. 6 saves already for him. So you could tell which way the wind's blowing, but Austrian keeper standing tall currently. Half an hour gone, still 0-0. As Austria come forward with it here. Becker on the ball. Plays it into Weiss. Oh, he's offside. He hit the side netting anyway, but offside. England respond with a throw of their own. Someone with 4 plays it in, and it's a bit too close to the keeper. 1 hour maybe. Okay, fair enough. Nilsson goes long with it. Up to Budimir, but intercepted. Someone with 4. Coming down the right, plays it into the middle to Cook. Takes a shot, and it's an easy one for Nilsson to gather that. Poor shot choice, really. England still pushing, though. Corbett, ball in. Balls to Cook, and it's all over the place, and it's cleared. All England, but no goals as of yet. 5 to go. Nilsson with a free kick, actually. Weiss picks it up. Ox. Budimir. Down the line to Dombrowski, but intercepted by Trapani. England are going to look to build from this. White to Jenkins. Into Smorma v4. Smorma v4 on the right now. Plays it in to Corbett, and he hits the side netting. Okay, England's coming very close, but nothing yet as Ox tackles Smorma v4. And he's going to try and clear this up, but there's no one up there. It goes back to England. Cook, White, over to Jenkins. Cleared by Reiter into Ock, Gibbons. And it falls to Smorma before it's blocks. It falls again. The Austrians are getting their bodies in front of this ball. My goodness me. They're doing very well defending here as Corbett has 2 players on it and he's offside. But Austria holding out here. And holding out to half-time as England do change up. McManus comes on for Marcus Gordon at half-time. Thiago comes on for Tom Weiss. England have switched from their Kuwaiti formation to a 4-4-2. Let's see if it helps them out in this second half with the second striker up top. I thought that was a penalty straight away, but no, it was the new striker, McManus, fouling the Austrian defender, probably jumping on his back there. But it could be a long 45 minutes for Austria unless they change something here. Or if maybe England's formation change means that the Austrian match up better. But I doubt it. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot more of England coming forwards. McManus into Becker, Thiago, Gibbons. Gibbons plays it to someone before. He's now playing right mid while Lee White plays left mid. Ox, Budimir, Reiter, Oswald, Nilsson. Oh, plays it straight to Cook there. Poor clearance. McManus. And Nilsson saves again. Up to 10 saves on the night for him. Watching a Thanethi match. Right. Free kick, Austria. Becker puts it wide. These are the set pieces are where Austria need to take advantage. If they can get a goal, they can just sit in and try and defend it. But 0-0, it's a very dangerous scoreline. Cook on the ball. Into McManus. Into Smorma v4. Into McManus. Nilsson with another save. England getting very frustrated here, it seems. Is cleared again from the corner. Half an hour to go. Still 0-0. Stickelberger comes on for Dombrowski. Up top for Austria as Nilsson plays a ball forwards. Oswald intercepted. Gibbons, McManus. England come forward yet again. Cook. Into McManus again. He goes for a long shot. Snatching at chances maybe. Getting frustrated. Taking these shots that don't really matter. Diego Mikel comes on for Lee White and Pelsch comes on for Austria as their final sub is done. As England have a throw in here. Corbett. Gibbons. Oh, and Corbett hits the side netting again. They're snatching. Peter Randall comes on for Corbett. That'll be his last contribution. Can Randall get the decisive goal here for England as they have another long shot and blocked again? They get the ensuing throw-in. Gibbons now. One of it before. He's very open. But Austria get over and block it yet again. Corner for England again. 8th of the night. It's cleared. Only as far as McManus. Tackled someone before, plays it back in, cleared again. Budimir will get there and play it out towards Thiago. Okay, Ox takes a knock. Throw in England, someone before. These highlights do not stop for England as they keep pushing. As Cook takes another long shot over the bar. Ox into Budimir. In the first half, you saw it was like 9 shots on target from 14. Now we're 30 from 12. They're taking lots more shots, but from not great positions. And it's costing them a bit here. Randall out to Mikel. Mikel plays it over, or Michelle maybe. Gibbons, it's Nilsson. Oh, it's a double save. Oh my God, it's off the line. Holy I don't know how that didn't go in. But somehow it's been cleared off the line there. Austria hanging on with 10 to go. England pushing hard. Randall. Budimir will clear initially, but only as far as Cook, who shoots over the bar again. Right, 5 to go now. 4, 3, 2. 3 minutes added time. Can England find a winner? There's a highlight here. Elliott pushes forward. Michelle on the left into Cook. Cook holding up. Plays it back to Michelle. Back to Fidders at the left back. Back into Cook, who's got some space in the middle. Michelle, no worries, Jabba. Have a good evening. Into Randall. Into McManus. And then straight into the hands of Nilsson. Could that be the last chance for England here? There's 1 minute left. Can Austria steal it at the death? Dottle. On the ball. Into Peichel. Into Oswald. Budimir. Thiago. Beats his man. He scores. He scores. I've gone to the wrong thing. Austria have taken the lead in the 93rd minute with their second short target of the game. Oh my God. It's England. It's so I've seen it outside the keeper. My team, let's go. Thiago surely wins it for Austria. That's it. That's it. Oh my days. 36 shots for England, 15 on target. Austria, 4 shots, 2 on target. Pretty much one highlight all game. And they upset England. Wow. God, I've never seen anything more English than that. Goodness me. Huge upset there. As Austria win that 1-0. And it is Busquets with the correct prediction of 3-1. My goodness me. Right. Well then. That is some game. Fucking England, man. Jesus. As we do sign Vaclav Vlach. Very good young goalkeeper from Blythe. It's coming home. The English national team, that is. Right, next up, I think we've got another big game here. Let's have a look. We signed Rack, very good young goalkeeper. We'll get him. We just hoard it. We have so many good goalkeepers now. Next up, Denmark-Portugal, which should give us an interesting game. Portugal, of course, are the holders. They've actually won the last 3 of the 4 tournaments, so they are in extremely good form, European-wise. So I'm going to go. I can see this being a 2-0, 3-0 Portugal. Busquets joins me with that on a 3-0. Grauman goes 4-0, going for a big Portugal victory here. Let me know, everybody else, what you guys think as I continue on in the background. God. Right. 4-1 Portugal, says James. Okay. John, what you're saying? And I think, yeah, Duck God and Jambo. Oh, I'm not predicting anymore. Right. After this one, we'll look at the total scores. If anybody else wants to get involved, of course, as well, feel free. You can join in at any point because we have points and points per games. So don't feel scared about jumping in and just going from here. We have plenty of people who do that all the time. And we also have a mega leaderboard. So even if you do one, there's a huge leaderboard that has all of them across all of our tournaments, which is quite cool to look at. Yes, there we go. Right. Are we there yet? Hold on, sorry. Ah, yes, I got him. Saravak. Keep him around. Right. Denmark, Portugal. Nice. Okay, right. Well, there's been some upsets. Wales, Barry Davies scores for them. Belgium score in the 86th minute, so Wales could have won that 1-0. So, hilariously, 3-1 Portugal, says John. It could be, based on how things have been going. It very much could be. Thank you, John. But look at that. Austria, top of the group. And Jack says 3-0 Portugal. Thank you, Jack. Sorry, you missed out on the England result, although, to be fair, Austria won 1-0. So, Ukraine do bounce back after their loss to Spain, though, with their second game, and get a 2-0 win over Scotland there. And Russia upset France, winning 1-0. Lebedev with the goal. Now, we have Denmark-Portugal, the second game of Group F, actually. This is the second group of death. So, let's see how this one goes. Portugal, of course, are favourites here. For Denmark, it is a 4-2-3-1. They did pretty well in the World Cup, though. Do we know anybody here? We know Perbeck, I think. Falk, Lorenzen. And for 4-2-3-1 for Portugal, do we know anybody? I think all of our boys have retired nearly now. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Almeida's there. Pedro Almeida. You can't see him. Hold on. There he is. Third goalkeeper. He's our boy. Former boy, sorry. Right. Red for Portugal. White for Denmark. Let's go into this. Let's see how this second game of Group F goes. France have already slipped up. 4-2-3-1 without DMs is risky business. Filled with a free kick early. It's the Wall. Oh, Carlson. Right, both of them going with the 4-2-3-1. No. Oh, Paulo Mata injured early. Nicholas replaces him. not a great start for Portugal there. Very quiet opening 20. Portugal have the ball, though, here. They've had a couple of chances. Silva into the box. Straight at Carlson, who saves. But Portugal starting to grow into it as Martins has a free kick. Plays it to Gomez. Gomez on the ball. Back to Borges. Into Gaspar. Into Santos. Santos. There's two Santos somewhere here. Nicholas. Ooh, gets away with it. Silva. Tackled by Jakobsen, who will clear up to Falk. But he's beat to it by Borges, who's tackled. Santos again onto it. Okay, there's A Santos. A Santos and S Santos we've got today. A Santos, S Santos. Into A Santos. Into Melo. Oh, I thought that was the opening goal, but it goes over the bar. Can't keep his head over it as he shoots there. Leaned back a bit too much. Half an hour gone, though. Still 0-0. All Portugal so far, but not as dominating as England were. Nicholas still on the ball. Into Silva. Pulls it across. It's cleared initially. Falls to Nicholas again. Rosa. Santos S. Tackled by Holm, who's on a yellow, so you've got to be careful there. Plays up to Falk, who's kind of just the lone man up top, it feels like, a lot of the time now. Isn't able to do anything with it as Nicholas comes forward for Portugal again. Falls to Silva, and that's a great block. My goodness, he was getting a shot off there. And a dangerous one at that. Silva going to play the ball in from the corner. Literally everyone for Denmark back in the box. They clear it initially, but Gomez is on it. Oh, I thought that could be a penalty. But no, the referee plays on. As Silva's now one-on-one with the left back. Inside, shoots. Carlson saves again. Okay, Portugal have the ball again. Is this going to be a repeat of the last game? I don't think so. But it'd be very funny if it was. Melo coming forward for Portugal. Portugal definitely in their groove now. They love this right-hand side as well. They're coming down it every single time. Gomez into Nicholas. Back to Rosa. Santos. S. Melo. Nicholas. Straight at Carlson again. He hasn't had to be honest, his saves haven't actually troubled him too much, you know. Okay, Denmark with a throw-in. Do we see a highlight for Denmark as Lorentzen into Holm? Just plays it directly to Borges. So no, this is a counter-attack for Portugal as Melo comes forwards. Tackled initially. Henriksen gets it. He's playing it long. Martins clears it. Okay, I thought there could have been a little mistake in there, but no. Portugal will come forward with it once more. A Santos, S Santos, Melo. Another save by Carlson. He had to move a bit more for that one, but still not a great one. He plays it short, actually. Jorgensen, Brixen, Jensen for Denmark. Going to go down the right. He's got some space to run into. He's beaten the left back. Can he put a ball in? Oh, I can't even get a corner from it. It's kept in by the left back. Incredible work by the left back there to block it and then keep it in as Melo shoots just wide. Denmark corner, though, right before the half. Holm. Oh, over the bar. Over the bar. Close. Close. Right. Sergio Santos got ticking off there. One last highlight here for Denmark. It falls to Beck. Into Jensen. There's only 10 seconds left. Can they get a shot off? Jensen tackled. Beck with a shot. And Martins is forced to put it over again. Denmark getting a little bit of encouragement right towards the end here. Henriksen plays it in. And that's half-time. Half-time, there was, I think, the wingers swapped over there for Portugal, I think. But no changes other than that from what I saw. So, will the second half continue on the same pattern of Portugal being the dominant team and Denmark holding out? Right, Denmark throwing though. Jakobsen, Henriksen, Holm is tackled in the box, and Portugal will try and break out of their own half here. Santos down the left. He's got a lot of space to go into. Can he put a ball in? He can. Jorgensen clears it though. No one was there. Nicholas does pick it up though. Silva. It's a great block again. Denmark defending very well again, just like Austria were against England. And Gomez, though, set pieces are the one that breaks it through here. Antonio Gomez with the goal in the danger zone. And Portugal finally get their breakthrough. It's a lovely corner in from Silva. Completely unmarked from Gomez there. Really poor defending from Denmark. And now they'll have to come out of their shells a bit in this one, I think. But I do feel like Portugal might have found the break in the dam and might be getting a few more chances here in this game at least. But there we go. The breakthrough has been had as Melo puts it over the bar there. Right, half an hour to go. Still only 1-0 Portugal, but they've got their goal, and that's more than England did. Right, Jensen comes on for Jensen. Santos comes on for Melo. Hold on, we've got three Santoses. We've got S Santos, A Santos, and El Santos on the pitch right now. Portugal, mate, you need to get some creativity with your names here. Biskov and Eriksson comes on for Henriksen and Beck, as that is all the subs. Ricardo Diaz comes on for Santos as Lorenzen puts his free kick over the bar. As we are flying towards the end here, Portugal have sort of sat off now that they're 1-0 up. Whole Santos family is playing. Gaspar, De Borges. We've got 10 minutes left. Portugal looking to kill this game with a second goal here. Nicholas, Santos, Jorgensen clears. Rosa, Borges, Gaspar, Borges, A Santos, Nicholas, El Santos, A Santos, blocked, El Santos, blocked. Biskov will boot it clear. Silva, ball in. Jorgensen will clear. Gomez. Home tackles. Good tackle. There could be a counter-attack for Denmark here. Plays it to Jensen, and he's offside. Shocking. Shocking from Denmark. Denmark apparently have gone attacking as Portugal come forward here. Nicholas. Eriksson goes long with it, but Gaspar's there. Borges. Into Gomez. Into Gaspar. Gaspar plays it all the way back to Martins. 5 to go here, and Denmark need to do something, anything in this game, as Santos forces a save out of Carlson from range. Corner, Portugal. They're trying to kill this one, smother Denmark's chances of getting a draw out of this, as Mauricinho plays it back to Silva. Plays it, it's cleared by Jakobsen. Denmark do have 2 players up. It's a 2-on-3. Biskov is 1-on-1. Biskov beats his man. Biskov misses. Oh, what a chance for Denmark. Huge chance to level it up there as Falk shoots. Holm is on the ball. He shoots. It's gone wide. Goodness me. Denmark have been poor all game. And when they finally find a bit of quality, that final finishes are very, very poor. Number 20 injured. Yes, there's a knock for the left back here of Portugal. As Carlson is forced into a save. Silva picks up the rebound, but it is cleared. It is Mauricinho, left back for Portugal. Has a knock, but he can continue, it seems. 3 minutes of added time here. Can Denmark find an equaliser? Jensen comes forwards into Lorenzen, who's into the box. Falls back to Jensen, and Martins has to tip it around the post. That was going into the side netting of the goal there. Needed that save as Brixen tries to put a header into the goal, but it's cleared. Portugal survive, and I think Portugal will survive this 1-0. Oh, Ahmad Hick, ED, thank you for the follow, mate. How's it going? And there you go. Full-time 1-0. A lot closer than many expected. But Portugal get the job done there. Oh, Christ. What do you call that? What a way to... Oh, my God, points for everyone. Newcastle. That's very good. That's very good. Right, after 5 games, this is what it's looking like. So, I'm top. 6 points from 5. The 3 points at the start, the perfect score, helped out with that. Then, next up, we got Busquets on 4. John and Grawen on 2, and then we got a bunch of 1s everywhere else. And as you can see, the points per game here as well for the associated there. So yeah, that's after 5 games. Let's continue onwards for the next game. Right, how are you, Ahmad? Right, what an entrance to a stream. Next up, it is Switzerland, Croatia. Okay, so getting some repeat teams now. Let's put in Switzerland, Croatia. Switzerland, Croatia. Let me know your predictions. I'm gonna go 2-0 again for Switzerland here. Busquets goes 3-2. Garwin goes 1-1. John, James, Jack, let me know as I'll continue in the background here to get through to the game, so we can come out of this and go straight into it. We're coming up to the start of the new season, actually. Here we go. Cool. Right. 1-1. Oh, okay, 1-1. Some draws getting predicted here. So lots of draws. Interesting. To be fair, it's been relatively low scoring this tournament so far. Lots of 1-0s. There's a 1-1s. You know, there's a couple of them in there. So I understand why. I think Spain had the biggest scoreline with a 3-0. But yeah, right. We're already at game day actually. We didn't have any games between our game and this one, so we're just kind of chilling for the moment, waiting to see if there's any other predictions that come in. But right, we can go here actually, so people can see. So this is what things look like after First round of games, plus a couple of extras. Ukraine up to 3 points. Spain top with 3. Switzerland still top. Croatia and Romania, of course, drew. Poland lost. Slovakia beat Germany. Meanwhile, Italy, Turkey drew. Netherlands and Iceland win. Austria win. Belgium, Wales draw. Austria with that incredible win versus England. And then Portugal, Russia win. Denmark, France both 1-0. To be fair, it's close wins though. So that means goal difference will be very, very important as things go. But and that's past winners. Seen it before as well. But there we go. Right, last calls on the spreadsheet for Switzerland, Croatia. Otherwise, we will jump into it because we got a timer. We got to go. Right, Switzerland looking, I think, to qualify with a win here. They go 4-4-2 again. 4-2-3-1 this time for Croatia. We got Jan Brusic, former boy. Butina, former boy. Biscan, former boy. There'll be a red card in this match. Oh, that's a good prediction. Tomic and Perisic, current boys. Kodric, current boy. Robert Bazina, former boy. Pankret, former boy. Serovic, current boy. We've got a lot from Croatia, it seems. Going. And Božić, we know him from his time in the Welsh Premier League. And Milnage, I think. But there we go. Let's go. Dark blue for Croatia. Red for Switzerland. One thing that's interesting in this save is the Croatia have been always disappointing. I think everyone thinks of them as real life Croatia, but in-game Croatia aren't as good, unfortunately. It feels like they always, like, either they'll have a really good group stages and you go, oh my god, they got a chance here, like they'll upset Spain or something, and then they'll go out in the first round to like an easy opponent, or they'll just do awful and go 0 points in the group stage. They'll either like win their group or come last. Modric is probably still playing. It's very odd with Croatia. Right, Sefakert into Strau. Into Weiss, Boucher, Sefakert. Sefakert wasn't fully injured. He came off injured in their last game, but obviously he's fit to start this one, so it wasn't that bad of an injury. Straub into Verley, goal scorer. Schumacher, goal scorer. He's got his second of the tournament. He's got his first for Switzerland. Well, yeah, meanwhile, Spain-Sweden going at the same time, so we can keep up with Spain's second game of the night. But Verley plays it into Schumacher. Maybe they've got a new Ceccheroni and Gertfer. Verley and Schumacher up top. Could be their next strike partnership. They are lining up well there, and that is not started well for Croatia. Pretty nice goal from an F1 driver. Literally. Burn into Milnage. Croatia looking to respond straight away. Bogdan, Milnage intercepted. Straub, Weiss, Boucher, Sefakert, Straub. Back to Sefakert. Back to Weiss, into Straub. Down the left, he's got some space. Schumacher's on the ball. Plays it into Verley. Oh my goodness, it's the combo. The combo, 5 minutes in. Switzerland are 2-0 up. Croatia don't know what's hit them. And as things stand, Switzerland are cruising through Group B at this point. My goodness me. Verley, lovely little flick on header. It's 2 shots, 2 goals for Switzerland so far. Croatia are shell-shocked. Can they respond? Perisic shoots over the bar. Okay, 8 minutes gone. Perisic into Ivankovic. I put 2-0 Switzerland. So if we can just not do anything for the next 90 minutes, be great, lads. Thank you very much. Brankovic, Boucher, Hupi, into Buller, into Haberther, Sefakert, intercepted by Tomic, Milnaric, Patina. It's the good thing for Croatia. It's early. It's early doors. They've got plenty of time to come back. And Jan Brusic is down the right-hand side. Can he play a ball in? He does, and it's cleared. Switzerland, Euro. They've come close. They've got to a couple of finals, I feel. But they've never won the big one for Switzerland. Rupi, Bühler. Okay. Gale with the goal kick. Goes forwards. Bühler, Milnaric, Ivankovic. I think they came close last year with the Euros, but I think they lost to Portugal. They were 2-0 up against Portugal, I think, in the quarters or semis. And then they lost 3-2 in extra time or something like that. Perisic's shot is blocked. Parried, actually. Would love to see a group where one team has 9 points, the rest have 3 with a -1 goal difference each. How would that be sorted? Well, the Euros is weird because it goes by head-to-head. So it is very, very odd how the Euros works out. It's group stage stuff. I honestly have no idea. We have had groups settled though by yellow cards before. We've had that a few times. So that is quite a fun one. We also had a World Cup group where all four teams ended on 4 points, same goal difference, and I think it was just I think, was it got the same goal difference? Maybe it was decided by goals scored. And Haiti qualified over Brazil. Burley, ooh, over the bar. But yeah, we've had some very interesting group finishes throughout the years. Boucher on the ball into Ballholder, Verley, Bettina to Weiss, into Straub. Straub down the line to Schumacher. He wants some more. Oh, and Gale with a big save. Switzerland are so dangerous when they attack, it seems. Zefaka. Oh, and Spain are 2-0 up versus Sweden here. Cesades with a penalty and a second goal. He's on for 4 already in this tournament. He's looking for that golden boot, it seems. Bogdan into Ivankovic. Into Pedicic. And he shoots over the bar on a yellow card as well. Croatia coming back into this. They've got more shots, technically, than Switzerland. However, 2-0 down. They're not getting the right shots, I guess. Milnaric, Ivankovic, Božić. Shot blocked. Out for a corner again. 10 to the half here. So Switzerland have slowed down a bit, I'd say. Croatia coming back into it, but can they get that all-important goal before the half? That would give them a lot more confidence going into half-time than being shot out as Ban. Shot is saved there by Huppi, who seems like a very Finnish name for a Swissman with the U umlaut, but maybe he's got some descendants. Milnaric, ball in from a free kick. It's cleared. Bettina, Pedicic, shot just past the post. Close. He's got a few goals for us, the Thnethy, so I'm Pedicic, I think he's pretty decent. Milnaric, back to Biscan. Bettina, Ivankovic, Milnaric. They've got a 6 up top again. Pedicic loves this shot, to be fair. He's going to take another shot, isn't he? Yeah, and it's saved by Huppi this time again. Right. Half-time approaching, 1 minute at a time, and there is ahead of time. And Kodric comes on for Biscan as Croatia push people forwards, it seems. I don't know if did they go more attacking? They might have. They definitely changed something. We'll see how things go. Sweden do get one back versus Spain. Johansson getting a danger zone goal in the 47th minute. This is what Croatia would like a lot, honestly. Ivankovic comes forward for Croatia into Ban. Oh, and they do get it just a couple minutes later. Sanyin Ban gets Croatia back into this match. They've been, to be honest, the better side since Switzerland opening 2 goals. And just off the post and in, it was millimetres. As Belak comes on for Jan Brusic, will Croatia have the momentum? Switzerland do have the ball here. Ballharder, Schumacher. Heads up wide. How important will that be? Pankret comes on for Pedicic, and that's all of Croatia's subs done very early. An injury, and they could be in big trouble. But time is flying. Kodric plays the ball in from the throw-in. Gets it back. Pankret into Minaric. Shot blocked. Out for a throw-in Croatia on the left-hand side. 20 to go. Ban free kick. Huppi saves. Huppi saves again. My goodness, a double save there. And Croatia probably should have leveled this up. They are definitely pushing. They are Switzerland holding on here, it seems. Bettina. I forever love the African Confederation Cup. It means wonder kids generated in tiny nations can actually play and play well too. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty cool. I never scout the Confederations Cup, to be fair, but that's FM15. Oh, how's that not gone in? My goodness me. Across the line, somehow, Switzerland don't have a third goal. My goodness me. That was very close. Incredible defensive work by Croatia there to somehow clear that off the line. It is an incredible game so far. My goodness. Right. Spain-Sweden still 2-1 going into the last 10 minutes. So is this one. Can Croatia find that equaliser here? Or will they fall to a defeat? Milnaric and their entire tournament will come down to the last game versus Poland. Kodric into Bettina. Milnaric to Kodric. Into Milnaric. Into Ivankovic. And there you go. It is 2-2. Dario Ivankovic gets Croatia's second and gets Croatia level. They deserve it. They've been the far better side, probably since minute 10. Honestly, Switzerland in response make a double sub a bit too late potentially, as Croatia now looking for the win. They make all 3 subs actually. They held off all their subs till now. Bit too late. As Milnaric, Bettina takes the shot over the bar. Okay, 5 to go here. Will someone find a win? It looks more likely like Croatia currently. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes of added time. And I think we're just going to run it out of the clock here. Switzerland will be a bit upset with themselves after such an incredible start to throw it all away like that. They had a couple close chances for a third, I just didn't take them. And Spain, Cesades does get his hat trick, and they win 3-1. And there you go, a 2-2 draw there. And I think a couple of people did put draws. So points for both John and Grawin. I finally get a point. There we go. The comeback starts now. Yeah, Spain did win 3-1, and it's a Cesades hat trick. Very, very nice. Right. Next up, Germany, Turkey. So, big game next. Another big game from the group of death. Turkey obviously drew their opening game versus Italy, and Germany lost to Slovakia. I'm going to go 2-1 Germany here. Let me know what you guys think, though, and get your predictions in for the next game. Game number 7. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 or 7 more games left of tonight. Something like that, 6 or 7. Busquets goes 3-1 to Germany. Going for a big response from Germany here after their poor defeat. Germany 2-0, says Grawin. Okay. John, what you saying? James and Jack also, what you saying? Or anyone else, feel free to jump in. 3-2 Germany, says John. Okay, 3-2. Nice. Well, we will. Hold on, let me just check something. Back, hello, Dark God. The first goal will be scored in the 31st minute. That's a prediction and a half. Jack goes 2-1 Germany. Get back in it. There you go. Right, what do I want to check? Jack. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go ahead here then. Right, so we did see some other games get played. Poland, Romania, draw 0-0 as Romania get decimated injuries-wise. My goodness me. 3 injuries in that game, but hold on to the 0-0 draw. So Romania stay on 2 points. It's a very interesting Group B here, with everybody potentially going through still. Italy get the slender 1-0 win over Slovakia. Bolognini with the goal. Who are the last hosts to win the Euros? Oh, I don't know. I have to look at this. Christ. Italy, Belgium, Ukraine, Poland, Spain, France, Russia, Scotland. Oh, England missed out. So close. England lost as host to Portugal there. Ukraine, Belgium, France also lost as hosts. England lost as hosts again. Spain 22-64 were the last hosts to win it. We've had 3 hosts lose it since then, but it has been nearly 100 years since a host won. So host advantage isn't all that strong, it seems. Right, let's jump into it then. Germany versus Turkey. Big game. 4-4-1-1 for Germany. Poland up top for Germany. Maya, Schindler. We know a few of these names out there. 4-1-4-1 again for Turkey. Let's see how many of these players will change to our players in maybe 4 or 5 years' time. But off we go. Red for Turkey, of course. White for Germany. A big game for Germany. If they lose this one, they're in deep, deep trouble due to Slovakia's win versus them, because they'll have Italy as their final game. Maya with a free kick. Oh, and Akos does just about get across. I thought that was going top bins. But a great save from Akos. There you go. Mast into Yuzbas. Into Kurkoglu. Orlando. Tackled by Mast in midfield. Or Mast. Whatever one. Polak comes forwards. Mast. Winkler. Into Polak. Into Maya. His shot is blocked. Kurkoglu. Topoglu. Eris will take it. He's got a lot to do by himself, but he's driving forward. Beats one. Beats the second defender. An absolutely incredible solo goal by Abdullah Eris. And Turkey go 1-0 up. And Germany are in deep trouble. My goodness me. Abdullah Eris beats one defender there. Takes on the second. And it's a lovely crossfield shot. Keeper doesn't get to it. My goodness me. A lovely start from Turkey there. But can they hold on? They didn't look like they were in control much. It was more of a counter-attack. So let's see how they'll respond to going 1-0 up, and how Germany will respond. I'll never bet again. Schindler Goes on air, goes forwards into Sandhound. You can still get the 1 point. Doesn't have to be all 3 points. Right. 10 minutes gone. Mast over to Schindler. Lots of Germany highlights so far, but no goals yet. Schindler down the right. Pulls back to Patron into Mast into Maya, and Akos puts it wide. Looking for an African BAN side to do on the side. Inspired by Tom FM. What's a BAN mean? Wondering what to choose. I'm talking like below 100 on FIFA ranking and has to have never made a World Cup as Riedel equalises for Germany, as I wasn't looking, from the set piece to build a nation. I see. Maya plays the ball in. Riedel completely unmarked. A lovely header and back across goal. There you go. Well, I guess you have to look at a lot of small African nations and see which one calls to you. I think you can do things like look at the flags. What flags do you like the look of? What clubs do you like the look of? Like what names are nice? The colours of the clubs, because remember you're going to be looking at those colours and badges and flags as Turkey hit the bar a lot. So you want something you kind of like, You can go for a tiny island. You can be like, let's go for the smallest nation possible. What's the smallest nation in Africa? Is it fucking Eswatini or some shit like that? What's the enclave, the small one inside of South Africa? Or is that Lesotho now? Is Eswatini's changed its name? Schindler on the ball for Germany. This could be a lot more goals than this. It feels like. Zimbabwe is an option. Yeah, they've got an interesting flag. Uganda could be a good one. They've got quite a cool flag with a yellow and black. Oh, Eris with a nice shot again. Just goes wide. But half-time approaching it. 10 to go. It's still 1-1. I've an idea of one in Namibia, Sierra Leone, Comoros, and Mauritius. Okay, yeah, that's an interesting one. Comoros has a nice flag, I think. Winkler, Mast, Winkler. And at the end of the day, you could always just do a wheel, That's what I did for picking this save. I genuinely just did I did pick a team for me, actually, on FM12. After 5 of them, I got Afan Lido in Wales, and I started trying to win the Champions League with them. And then 3 FMs later, I finally did, and then this is how it goes. And okay, by the way, change at half-time for Germany, 4-4-2 for them, and they bring a sub on. Who did they bring on? Let's have a look. They got Mark Hubener for Mast on as Akos with a save there. Germany looking to go win this, but we will see. Half an hour to go here. Germany still coming forward. Patron into Hubener, the substitute. He's tackled in the box. Falls to Polat. He's blocked. He's offside. How many in-game years did it take to win the champion? Are you still managing Afan Lido currently? No, I'm managing my 6th Welsh team, Thanethi, because I'm in the year 2360 now. It took me 20 years to win the Champions League with Afan Lido. I started in 2015-16, I think, and I won it. I got to the first final in 2035. I lost like 3-0 to Man City, and then I went back the next year and beat Inter Milan 1-0 with a goal from Vegard Henriksen, my Norwegian centre mid, and I had a man sent off, my left back I think it was, and somehow held on to win 1-0. Real Convy and Thanethi are the best Ardle Northwest teams in FN. Are they? That's pretty cool. And Abdullah Ellis, out of nowhere, has put Turkey back up 2-1. My goodness me. Huge goal for Turkey there, as Germany looked like they were on the offensive again. Yuzbas plays the ball in to Bayraktar. Abdullah Ellis, one touch finish. He is lethal up front, it seems. So I managed Afan Lido until like 2077. Then moved to the local rivals Port Talbot for 40 odd years. Then I went to Penny Bont, then Haverfordwest. Then I went to Barry when I started streaming this. Oh my god, off the line there. I did it 70 years or so with Barry, and now I'm at Thanethi. So won Champions League's got stadiums with all of them. As Hubener gets the equaliser for Germany, 2-2 in this game now with 15 to go. A lovely header there. Riedel throwing into Polat, into Winkler, plays the ball in. It's a lovely header, unmarked very much. What age is my manager? He's like 85. He keeps resetting his age. Turkey make a double substitution in response, by the way. Basically, he got to 100 and then reset to 75. And then every once in a while, he'll just keep resetting to 75 and his date of birth changes because I don't think the game likes you being over 100. Just a vampire. No, so the in-game reasoning I use for that is, you know, those lobsters that theoretically can like Warris should get his hat trick there but misses. It's like those lobsters or those jellyfish that theoretically can live to get forever due to the regenerative cells. Basically, we found out we can do it, but you can only do it and you can only reset to 75, so no one fucking takes it because they're like, why the fuck would I want to be 75 forever, you know? I'm an old man already, except me, who's a manager of incredible age. I'm an eldritch god at this point, who just keeps managing, trying to get 100,000 seaters in every Welsh team. As we come into the final minutes here, will there be a winner in this one, or will it end 2-2? I mean, you are in the 2360, so the technology. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. The games stay pretty much the same. There's no expanded World Cup, no VAR. You know, it's none of that. But there you go, 2-2 in this one. Points shared. Turkey get their second draw, and theoretically have an easier game in their final game versus Slovakia, as no one gets points in that one. The first blank game week for us as a group. Let's see how old I am at the moment. Does it say my profile? I am 87 currently. So apparently I was born in 2273, which was halfway through my Barry tenure, which is quite funny. Another Romanian draw, dang. Romania, they're going for draws. Remember Portugal won the Euros off of 3 draws in a Euros. 3 points is doable. You know, 3 points and you get through. Most teams will get through on 3 unless it's a strong Euros. We've seen teams get through on 2. Next up, Austria versus Wales, which will be quite an interesting game, I feel. Austria, of course, coming off of their incredible shock win versus England, and Wales themselves coming off a very credible draw versus Belgium. I'm going to go 2-0 Wales, though, here. But let me know what you guys think. Just found a guy who has played for Lokomotiv Prague, UNAM, University of Namibia, Dynamo Sibili 2, and Dynamo Sibili first team. Wow! Grauman goes 2-1 Austria. Okay. What else are we going for here? It's funny, there's England, Belgium. We're like, now we want to watch Wales, Australia. I keep saying Australia, Wales, Austria. Right. Let me hear your predictions for this one. That all good? Yeah. That's all fine. Okay. Right. Yeah, Jack, Busquets, etc. John, what you saying? 1-1 says Jack. Austria, Wales. Okay, we can guarantee that there'll be no 0 points all round. Someone will get points because we've got a draw, an Austria win, and a Wales win on the board in the prediction. So someone will be getting points in this. We were so bad last World Cup. I'll show you what happened in the last World Cup. There was literally the worst group stages I've ever seen. I had the recovery of a lifetime in the knockouts, but the group stage was the worst thing I've ever seen. 1-1 says John. Okay. Busquets, what you saying? Finally. But yeah, it was terrible. I somehow I think I got 5 perfect scores in the knockouts, which is kind of ridiculous. But the group stage was like the lowest scoring I've ever seen. Right. But it's good. It's cool that I can do this. We can look back through the old ones. Off topic, but I love how Anthony went from being a meme to now everyone wanting him to succeed. I didn't know that everybody wants him to succeed. I still feel like he's a meme outside of United fans. Is he not? Why does everyone want him to succeed now? Maybe United fans want him to succeed, but I think most people still think of him as a meme. I still think of him as a meme, unless I've missed something important that's going on here. Right, let's have a look. Right, well, let's call it then. Last calls, because we got to move on. United want him to succeed so they can sell him, to be honest. I think that's every club, you know, with oh wait, we're gonna watch France Portugal tomorrow. That's a big day of games, that is. Right, let's go. Last call, Austria, Wales. Wales are favourites going into this. Right, so it's a 4-4-2 DM again for Austria. Meanwhile, Oh, okay. Wales are going with the Kuwaiti formation. They've got our former youth intake, Dario Roberts, who's half Argentinian at centre-back. They've got Afizi Othman, our current boy, at centre-mid. Barry Davey playing attacking mid, interestingly. And Newman up top. Do we have anybody else here? Cho Byung-yo, half South Korean he is, which is quite funny. Paul Starkey, currently at Lido. Newman, I think you're at Penny Bond, something like that. Right. Red for Wales, white for Austria. A really important game for both teams. Austria, though, have that big win. So even a draw helps them out. But I think Wales realistically need to win this as they have England in the final game week. So they need to get all the points that they can now. They got the draw versus Belgium, but it wasn't late. They could have kept the win there. But they had Belgium equalised late for them to drop those 2 points. So this one is the all-important game. We've seen before teams on 0 points after 2 game weeks win on the final day, go through on third place. So it's very important to hit that 3-point mark. But Wales start well. Powell ball in, cleared initially. Binder will clear, or Binder. Thiago, was he the goal scorer? I think he was. Frater on the ball for Wales into Othman. Othman and Davies a good combo for Wales. They should be doing well with this. To be fair, they did qualify above, I think above Belgium actually for the Euros. So they are good. Dario Roberts there, falls to Kaiser, falls to Budimir. Wales have got to a final of the Euros. They lost to Ukraine. They were completely FM'd in that game. It was, oh my God, Thiago so nearly puts Austria 1-0 up there, hits the post and the keeper saves it. Wales free kick, Powell into Othman. Over the bar, big chance Wales there as well. Okay, 15 minutes gone, 20 minutes gone. Powell free kick, Nilsson will save. Let's see if we'll see some Nilsson heroics again from the Austrian keeper. He's just... Oh, and Barry Davey injured. Jamie Loveless comes on, but that's a huge miss for Wales. We'll have to see what his injury is like. My goodness, that could be like the Chierici one for Italy. Oh, okay. Wales will have to play 60 minutes without him here. But he's their goal scorer. He's their main man up top. So it's a big blow. And as we can see, things have petered out chance-wise. There's one more before the half as Morgan's got it for Wales here. Into Powell. Hello, Nizzy. Hello, how are you? You join us in the group stages of the Euros as Wales are taking on Austria. Powell with a good block. And out for a throw in here. And that is half-time. No changes either side. But here you go. Right. Kaiser, Turauer? I don't know. Rita, Turauer, Budimir, Jones, Frater. How are you, Nizzy? How's your midweek been? Ball into the box. It's cleared. Powell. Jones, ball in, it's cleared. Powell, shot blocked. Othman, Lloyd, Loveless, cleared. And Austria 2-on-2 here, but a good tackle by Roberts. Dombrowski comes on for Stickelberger for Austria. Heischel comes on for Becker for Austria. Half an hour to go. Wales have a throw in. Powell, shot blocked, and it is cleared by Austria again there. Tom Weiss comes on for Thiago. Pritchard comes on for Toby Jones. And they have the ball now. Just home from kids football. Looking forward to the NFL draft tonight. Fucking 49ers and Raiders have 11 picks. How the hell have they got 11 picks? Oh my God. Jesus. How was the football? Nilsson with another save. I forgot it was the draft tonight. There's lots of talk about Steelers getting Shadur Sanders, which would be very interesting. But who knows? Weiss, big save from Williams there. And it is cleared eventually. Yildirim's there for it, though, for Austria. Morgan, Othman, Loveless, Newman. Into Othman, tackled. Morgan. Into Othman, Morgan. Powell. I think that's a goal. I think that is a goal. 69th minute. Nice. It's Dan Powell. There you go. 1-0 Wales. They finally get their breakthrough. How important will that one be? They've jumped to top of the group with that. And Vikings have 4. Yo, it was good going into pre-season mode already. Oh, wow. Really? That's pretty cool. Nice. You've missed out some very interesting games so far, to be honest. As you can see, this is a game versus a first versus second as Austria beat England 1-0 with their second shot on target of the game in the 93rd minute after England had the entire game shooting at like 18, 19 shots on target. Very England, of course. And we've seen a few upsets already. Who are your Welsh boys? Othman is actually my only Welsh boy in this team at the moment. The half Malaysian centre mid. Pritchard over the bar. I've got a few former ones, such as Dario Roberts in there. Is that it? I don't have many Welsh players yet. Othman's my only one. Dario Roberts is former. Vice goes over the bar, and that's it in the first 11 at least. Austria trying to push now towards the end here, trying to get this equaliser. They know if they get an equaliser, they're definitely through. 3 points is still a good chance. So England is still England then. Yeah, pretty much. Rogers will clear. Pritchard goes long to Newman. Vice is in. Somehow he hasn't scored there. The Welsh defenders got back incredibly well. To be fair, there's been quite a few upsets though. I think Germany lost to Slovakia 1-0. There's been a few big draws as well. Belgium did draw with Wales initially. Morgan goes forwards into Binder. Dario Roberts. We've got 3 minutes left here for Wales to hold on. Othman, our boy, Frater, Powell. I'll do the roundup after we finish this game. Lovelace, Powell, Newman is there, and he gets a shot off, and Nilsson will save. What's this? It's the Kuwaiti formation. It's also, that's also the story of this Euros. Everyone's been doing the Kuwaiti formation. It's so weird. England had it. Wales have had it. Spain started with it. It's so weird. Like, there we go. Full time. 1-0 Wales. A huge game for them. Pretty much guaranteed them into the knockouts with 4 points. And the only one with a point. My goodness me. Who else had it? Spain had it. I think Italy had had it as well. It's been very odd. Right, I'll go this way. Go FM match day. Everything on mine is 4-4-2. Mine's changed quite a bit, honestly. Wales jumped to top of the group there with that. I'll show you what's been happening. And Netherlands, Iceland beat Serbia 3-2. That was a big upset. European Championship. Spain won their opening games. Germany lost and have drawn with Turkey. Turkey drew with Italy and both Germany. Iceland beat Serbia. Obviously, England lost. France lost to Russia 1-0. Yeah, lots going on. Right, what are we watching next? We are watching Portugal-France, which is a big one, actually, because France obviously lost to Russia. But let's get ready for that prediction. Right. Yes, Portugal versus France. Let's go. Let's do predictions then. Let me know what you think will be who you think will be the winner. Portugal versus France. I can see this being, I don't know. I can see this being like a 2-1, a 2-2, a 1-1, a 1-0. All over the place. I think 2-1 France. Busquets is back with 2-1 to France as well. Joins me on 2-1. 3-1 says John. Okay, everyone's going France here. Portugal, apart from Garwen, goes 1-0 Portugal against France. What are you predicting, Nizzy? Or are you not too much about tonight? Jack as well, if you're about. If you want to predict, feel free. Let me see. Am I at the right time? Anyone in Hawasawi? No. Okay, you're joking. Right. Ooh. There's a. Oh yeah, it's the league changeover day as well today. So I'm going to do a save in the background, and we've got plenty of. I'll pass out. Passes, I'll be in and out. No worries, Nizzy. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we've had some very interesting games so far. Well, there we go. Right, those are predictions, but we've got to do some saves right now because this is the start of the new season. So I'm about to make my 23. This is the last point of the 23, 59, 60 save, and then I make a new save of 23, 60, 61. Which is why I've got so much space taken up on this PC. I probably need to move the saves off of this onto a hard drive, a special hard drive for them. But I do back them relatively commonly. I need to do it again. Actually, I haven't done it in a while. Do not want to lose stuff. Right, we'll do the first save, and then we make the new save. You make a different save for every. Yes, I do. I make a different save every year, which honestly helps quite a lot. Because it allows me to go back through the saves to look at my old tactics when I have to, because I do a new tactic every year, and sometimes I want to go back look through the old tactics to see like which ones I used. But I basically make a new save for each year to I guess to keep the prosperity. You know. It's also good if I ever want to go look through like actual season stats, because the FM doesn't keep their stats very well. You know, they don't, you can see your league stats, but other stuff doesn't really show as much up. You know, with my saves now near 2.5 gig, I just can't do that. Yeah, that's true. Mine is still, well, I guess a little bit small, but I've got enough space on the hard drives that I can do it. But I'm gonna move them all to the FM hard drive maybe at some point. But I quite like doing this because it allows me to be like, oh, I can go back and look at this person with their attributes, you know, at this point. And if I ever do have anything corrupted, I will only lose 1 year, you know, because that's how we lost 15 years from it. That's really the major reason I do this. That if something did happen to my save, I can go back 1 year, bam, done, you know. It's 2 gig. I think it is the 2 gigabit limit. I think we're at 0.9. However, we as we said, I don't know if you were there, John. We were talking about how we can go another like 500. I have 4 terabytes for just that purpose. I need to buy it. I've got a few hard drives that kind of got backups elsewhere, but they got loads of other stuff on it. But I need to have one specifically for it. By the way, Belgium England draw 1-1, and Belgium with a 92nd minute equaliser. England, poor England, absolutely dominated, and they've got 1 point after 2 games. They're going to be, Wales are going to get the shit beaten out of them, it seems. Right, all time, where are we? We've jumped, we're still at 48. We are catching, we're catching. We've got 47th and 46th in our sights. Single game, we are still 6th, and we're very close to 5th. Wait, I swear we were 5th. Maybe they've jumped above us. Maybe they're playing still. We're nearly top 5 though. Very close to top 5 here. And then we've got a long way to go until 4th. We're never going to get... Well, no, I don't think we'll ever get to 1st, but we'll see. Right. Russia-Denmark draw 0-0. That's interesting. Okay. And that was 1-1. Right, let's jump into it then. Portugal are favourites. 4-2-3-1 for Portugal. 4-4-2 for France. Do we know anybody in this tie-up? Delaunay is there. He's our boy on loan at the moment. Franceschi's on the bench. Oh, Jack, Portugal 2-0. Forgot to get my thinking. No worries. You were just in time. Just in time, mate. As long as the game hasn't started, you know, no one scored. There we go. Right, blue for France, red for Portugal. Let's see. France. It's a very big game for France here, honestly. Portugal as well. They win their through. Even a draw, they're pretty much through. Okay, Portugal started Marcinho here, and he's obviously was carrying the knock from the last game. He continued it into this game with very poor conditioning. So we'll have to see how he does. Whether he picks up another injury, as Montero shoots wide early on for Portugal. And Portugal come forward here. El Santos on the ball into Montero, into Sousa, shot blocked, and Andrade tries to get there, but it's cleared again. Portugal dominating early on here. France not looking great. To be fair, France did miss out on qualifying. They came second in their group and was one of I think they were the 9th worst second place team. The only reason they are here is they went through the playoffs and beat Hungary in the final. They lost to Hungary in the qualifiers, actually. So they are honestly very lucky to even be at this Euros, to be honest. So, and I guess that's showing their loss to France, to Russia. Cleared. Biancolani. It's cleared again. Raimundo and Kunku for France. Plays it to Gaspar Imbert. Talbi Imbert. Took their sweet time, but my director of football is now signing players. Hey, that's good. Thought it was a bug for a second. Didn't think think they go for players. Right. 16 minutes. Portugal on forward. Montero. Santos, Sousa, and that is a goal. 1-0 Portugal. They have looked the more dangerous. France in real trouble. 0 points after 2 as things stand. Portugal look to be going through with 6 from 2, but there's still a lot of game left. Still 75 minutes to go. Will France respond here? Or Portugal continue to push? Okay, Gaspar onto El Santos. Sousa going forwards. Holding it up, plays it back to Rosa. S. Santos. Andrade. El Santos. Sousa. Bobby with a big save. And he's... Okay, giving away a corner there. Montero. Ball in. Pinto will clear. Montero. Shimpy will clear. Gaspar. Okay. Bobby goes along with it up to Talby. S. Santos. Souza. El Santos. Montero. Shimpy. Biancolani. Talby. Back to Biancolani. Over to Moha. Into Pinto. And there you go. There is your equaliser. France's first goal of the tournament, I think. Dario Pinto up top. Gets France back on level terms. And maybe will kickstart their tournament finally. It's a good goal in the end. Good work. Well-worked play from France. Diaz. Poor from him. But 1-1. France back in it. Portugal looking to respond immediately, though. El Santos on the ball. Tries to play it in, and Kunku will take it out and clear it down the line to Talby here. Could France get a counter-attack here? Talby on the ball. And shot goes over the bar. For a second there was a chance. Maybe they've been rejuvenated now. Moha on the ball. Moha coming forwards. Takes a shot, and Diaz forced to tip it over. France definitely found a new lease of life here. Moha plays it in. It's cleared. Biancolani on it. Into Shimpy. Back to Biancolani. Over to Imbert. He's tackled by Maracinho, though. Diaz goes along with it. It's cleared initially, but falls to Santos S. Santos L and Kunku. Santos S. Montero. Bobby saves Santos L on the rebound, though. And Portugal retake the lead 5 minutes before the half. Portugal just too good with their attacks. Montero, good shot. Bobby, he's fallen into his own net there. And no one's there for the rebound. And he probably could have saved the second one too. Poor from Bobby. That's why you have Franceschi in goal. He saved so many. He started the European Champions League final. What? Pinto puts that way wide. Can't believe Franceschi's not starting. Diaz. Decided for my Africa Builder Nation, it will be with Bellemere in Comoros. Oh, good luck. Hopefully it can go well. Have you got? I guess you got the extended database save. That'd be pretty cool. I do really like the idea of playing in Africa, and it's really a shame that base FM only has South Africa in it. You know, it's like, why have they not got more leagues in there? You know. I was Wonder Kid hunting and found 140 current ability, 116-year-old, 6'2" Argentinian defender can't sign for a year. Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. How much have you signed him for? You mean he can't join for a year or can't sign for a year? Right. Delaunay comes on for Imbert at halftime. France push to a 4-3-3. They are going for it. They know they can't lose this game. They do have Denmark last. There's one more chance, but being on 0 after 2 would really be not good for them. But Portugal come forward here. Souza, it's cleared. Gomez on the ball. Plays into Santos. That was a great save from Bobby. That should have been 3-1. Portugal. Maracinho. I can't. They have to be 17 before they'll even think. Really? I didn't know that. Is it just England or can they move elsewhere? I didn't know that's a thing in the newer FMs. Is it for players from South America, particularly? Pinto will clear. Gomez. Moha will clear. Andrade. Gomez. Rosa. S. Santos. Borges. Gaspar. Over to Maracinho. Montero. Into Maracinho. Back to Santos S. Maracinho again. Montero. Santos S. Sousa. Oh, we've frozen. That's not good. And that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Apparently it's a harsh one, but Portugal have the chance to go 3-1 up here. Oh, and who's taking it? It's El Santos. And he scores. All the youth players, as far as I know, because they can't join until 18. They don't want to talk to you. Oh, okay. That's weird. That's very odd. There we go. El Santos. Oh, Christ, we're having a bit of problems here. There we go. Can't leave the country until 18th birthday. Is that for South America? Because 16-year-olds join me from Europe here in this save. I know with 18-year-olds it's South America on this save, but I can still sign them when they're 16 on this save. I think I'm signed at 15. It just takes 3 years for them to get here. Right. France are in trouble, though. France are in real trouble as Portugal push forward, because goal difference will be important as well. Montero, Santos, because at this point, really, they're going for that third spot. South America, okay. At this point, they're going for that third place position, and then the third place position isn't head-to-head. It's on goal difference between the other third places. So they're already a -3 goal difference, which is not great. But let's see if they can come back into this game, maybe. There's still half an hour to go. Delaunay on the ball. Haven't seen much of him yet. Pinto. Talby. There's one back. There's one back. It's a lovely counter-attack by France. And they get there just desserts from it. Delaunay into Pinto. Okay, we're frozen again. I don't know why has it started freezing. Hello, FM, please. FM? There you go. Talby. Top bin strike, to be fair. He didn't mess around taking a touch. He just whacked it. What is going on with FM? It's been fine all night, and then suddenly it's gone, oh, fuck, I can't do this. Oh, my God. Everything's gone to shit. It's like my whole computer's gone. Oh, God. Right, we'll just not try and click too much. But Biancalani. France come forward again here. Caligari. He's tackled by Gomez, though. Gomez. Plays it to Nkunku. Into Moha. Into Pinto. Delaunay. Caligari's there now. Into Biancalani. Into Delaunay. Biancalani. Into Moha. And he's offside. He's offside. Caligari. Into Biancalani. Moha. Into Delaunay. It's a great save. And it's cleared for a throw. But France definitely on the ascendancy now. Trying to get that equaliser. Mark Thomas comes on for Pierre-Emerick Caligari. Nkunku tackles Santos L. Delaunay into Pinto. He's tackled. Back to Delaunay. And he puts it wide. 20 minutes to go here. Thomas plays it in from the throw-in. Plays it in again. Delaunay drops it to Pinto. It's all over the place. It's cleared. My goodness me. What a chance. Moha plays the ball in. Nkunku heads wide. Had a free header pretty much. Right. France make a double sub. France make one and Portugal make one each, actually. Portugal make their final sub as A. Santos comes on for Andrade. Sorry, they're second to last. Now they make their last sub. But time is running out for France here as there's 5 minutes to go. It's still 3-2 Portugal. Bobby on the ball. Going to play it. Tries to play it long, but goes straight back to Portugal. And Portugal have the chance to end this here. Sousa, Silva. Cuts inside, and he does. What a strike. Wilson Silva, just come on. Ends the game. 4-2 Portugal. Portugal will be going through to the second round. France, it all comes down to their game versus Denmark now, it seems. Silva with a great strike. My goodness me. And France have been thoroughly beaten here. They had a 10-15 minute stretch there where they were on top and looked like they could be drawing level, but Portugal really have had it in the bag this game. Delaunay with a late counter-attack here, but it's just for goal difference really at this point, which could be very important. Don't diss it, but there you go. Robert, 4-2 full-time Portugal. France, looking great. Right. 4-2. Oof. 1 point for Grauman, 1 point for Jack. Now, how many formations you got left? I've got 9 left, I think, after this year's one. So, not many at all. Right. Oh, yes, okay. Well, that's it. That's it for the second round, match day round. So, what games are the important ones to watch here? Sweden-Ukraine is the one to watch. Romania, Switzerland, or Croatia-Poland is the one to watch there. Then we've got a choice of Group C or Group D. I think Group C is definitely the one to watch. Germany, Italy, yes. And then Group E or Group F. Do you watch France, Denmark, or do you watch England, Wales? I think you got to watch England, Wales, don't you? Don't you? Right. There you go. So next up, Sweden versus Ukraine for positions in the group knockout stages. The final 4 games here. Sweden versus Ukraine. I'm going to go 2-1 Ukraine here. So let me know your predictions though when we go through. Good stuff. What's the tawny badge look like? Oh, yes. Did I put it in? Oh, it's a bit too big over there. Hold on. It's that one. So, to give a bit of a backstory to it, I'll put everybody's in. Busquets goes 2-0 Ukraine. Basically, I was looking for Poland and Ukraine. John goes 3-0. And I found on the Wikipedia for the Poland-Ukraine border, those border poles on the right and the left. And I went, oh, that's really cool. And I was like, oh, I wonder if any other European countries have it. I don't know, kind of committed. And unfortunately, only Germany and Slovakia, the two on the left, had it. So then I was like, fuck, I've got to make them all myself. So I've just gone and made all of the like potential border markers for every other European country. So it's quite simple, but I thought it was pretty cool. Scratch the Comoros build nation. The league has one good team and like 14 bad ones. Fair enough. That's cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. It was one of those ones where like the idea was really cool, and I wish a lot more countries had those style ones, and I just have to make them all myself. It's like PGSG versus amateurs cannot win. Oh no. But that might be cool to like try and overthrow the big team and then build up these shit nations to be shit clubs to be good again, you know? Graham, by the way, what's your prediction for Sweden, Ukraine, and Jack? As well, if you want to predict 3-1 Ukraine. Thank you, Jack. Straight on my... Probably the delay will be like, oh, I've already said it. But yeah, no, it was. I think it was a cool idea. Russia's weirdly actually is a real one, but it's like green and red. I think, and that's like the Russian revolutionary colors or something. So interesting. Right. Let's see. Good stuff. How many League One winners for PSG? They're not the most winningest team in League anymore. Well, not in this save since it started, I don't think. Hold on. League. Oh, I didn't do fixtures. Hold on. European reputations, League. Past winners, records. Monaco have the record for most titles, so it's close, but they do have the most. Okay, fans play the year. Klotzer again. They only go off average rating, it seems. Fixture list. Go back to Wales. Wait. Go back to Wales. You mean this one here? I saw something. 31 days left. Oh no, duck god. Who came up by the way? Was it Ridimawin and no, Carmarthen came up this year. Carmarthen and Ridimawin came up. Yeah, there you go. League One fallen off. It used to be number one. Yes, it has fallen off. I think it's because there's been a lot of switching of the French like winners. Like there hasn't been a dominating team. Yeah, really my win. We actually did manage them for a little bit, but then the save crashed. They start amateur, no way. We were actually going to manage them, and we did for 3 years, but then our save crashed and corrupted, and we lost 15 years. And then on the rebound, we tried to get them again, but they didn't want us, so we went to Thanethi. So we could have been managing them right now, but instead they've kind of just been one of the teams that bounces up and down in the leagues. We kind of have the same teams bounce back up and down due to the weird way how it works. You know, it's like because there's only in FM15 there's only one Welsh league, so it's only 2 teams get randomly chosen, but it's based on reputation. So I'll show you the clubs that kind of just come up and come down all the time, because we now have the big 7 of clubs up there plus ABBA. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they've not been doing great. They did come 3rd place in 2018, 19, and 2020 actually. But yeah, they've kind of been back and forth. But if we go to Wales, oh, hold on, it's gonna give us a little bit here. But yeah, League One has fallen off. I didn't notice they were down to 5th. Real don't exist anymore. Yeah, I think same with another one. But yeah, like Bangor City, TNS, Newtown, Convy, Tompentra. Those are the same teams that all come up and down. Bala, they sort of rotate. Port Talbot are close to not exist. Are they really? Wow. That's a shame. Right. Bohemians link got terminated. Byron Carmarthen. Oh, okay. Our coach has retired. Right. I need to write that down. Hold on. I'll do that afterwards. Coach with defending, tack, mental, Yeah, but I know Carlton, West End, and Monmouth all start amateur. Ridderman want Bad. Oh, yeah, Badiana, you go on loan there. You're 18. You're good. Okay, there's a few players. Yeah, let's do. Oh yes. Also, give me some random nations to go tour, lads. Let's do some nations. Give me whoever. Well, first come, first served. Throw some nations out there. We'll go on tour there because we've got all of them. We're trying to spread the word of Thanethi. I do wonder when we can be bigger rep than Barry, or whether we just can't at the moment. Thailand, sure. We'll go to Thailand. Tour the Faroe Islands, okay. We'll go Faroe Islands too. Right, let's go Thailand first. Thailand. Let's see what clubs are over here. We got Buriram, Ram, Chonburi, Timor-Leste. I don't know if that's a thing in this one. Any interesting? Oh, Beck. We know Beck. I think Arsenal got all of their youth players from Beck. Krabby, like the Pokemon. Sisasket, Saturn, Summit, Prakan, Rayong. Right, I like. Oh, Udon. Tot. Sure, why not? East Timor, and finally Lesotho. Oh, XFMNL. Thank you for the raid, mate. How's it going? How are you? Jeez. Hello, Yuri. How's it going? We're sorting out our tours. Okay, cool. Good evening. Hello. How are you? Thank you for the raid, mate. You join us for the Euros. Hello, team. Where we're just doing our tours for our pre-season. We're choosing which clubs to go to, but we're going through the Euro group stages right now. Mafia. what teams have we got? Okay, there's literally no one from Faroe Islands. Can I choose another? Oh yes, perfect. Scala, sure. Proposed friendly senior team. Nice. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, East. Is it the tour? How was your stream, man? What you doing in your save at the moment? East Timor. Yeah, East Timor. There you go. So I'm just doing just sorting out my friendlies. But I am currently we're watching through 2360 gives me a headache. We're currently doing the Euros. We're just doing a watch along of the 23 Euros. Oh no, what am I doing? European Championship. There we go. We're just about to go into our final 4 games of tonight. We're just doing a watch along because seeing what happens in 2360. We're seeing what goes on. There's been some upsets. Went well. We were playing with the FMNL Super League with 110. Holy shit! That must be crazy. My goodness, are they all in the same? That is wild, man. Fair play. I'll have to look at that, man. How did it go for you then with your one? Getting into the round of 16. Nice. Yeah, we're just about to hit the knockouts. So we got the final group game. So we've got some interesting results. Germany currently bottom of their group, losing to Slovakia and drawing with Turkey. They got Italy as their final game. England have lost to Austria and drawn with Belgium, so they're bottom. And France have lost to both Portugal and Russia, so they're bottom of their group too. So we're just about to do the last games here. But we were sorting out our friendlies with our Welsh teams, Thanethi, for this new season for 2360. This is our FM save. However many years, like 344 years in the future now. We play one match every week. Today, Rowan, who played World Cup for the Netherlands and Dutch FM, ate the last FMNL content. Creators who are in. Ah, okay. Fair enough. That sounds pretty cool. Right, there's our things going. Right, there we go. Cool. We're ready for the game. But yeah, we basically can't wait to start with Ready Win FC after that rise in your save. We organised the tournament. Have like a BBC studio on Sunday or matches or Sky Sports, whatever you want. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's very cool. Very cool. I have my own BBC Sports style predictor for this. So we do for each match we do a watch along. We do predictions, and it's like the old BBC Sport predictor where you get a point for the correct result and 3 points for the correct scoreline, and then everyone has points and points per game. So it gives us a little bit of extra incentive to watch, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, no, I get you. That's very cool. I have to check it out. That sounds awesome, man. There's a lot of production gone into that, obviously. My goodness me. Oh, well, I like to keep the audience in. Well, I like to get it gives you a reason to watch. I also do it like you can do like a command to get a random team to follow along because I feel like sometimes I think it's quite fun to watch international tournaments because when you're not managing in them, it's like okay, what the fuck is the AI gonna do? And then also having your predictions on each game gives you that extra incentive. And we've seen some really cool things. We do every Euros and World Cup. Like we've seen. What did we've seen some crazy runs. Romania getting all the way to the Euros final. Mexico finally winning the World Cup after 5 finals losses, etc. Ukraine winning the World Cup twice. Paraguay have just won the World Cup, actually. That was a big one. Yes, KNVB helps out too. Staff is wow, Jesus, man, that's a proper thing going. I'm a one-man team. I'm a one-man team over here. I just do it all myself. But nice. Right, let's jump into this, though. We got Ukraine versus Sweden for a place in the knockouts here. Spain have pretty much already gone through this group with the opening 2 wins. Ukraine, of course, host. They did beat Scotland, and Sweden only on 1 point so far. So this game really is the decider. Sweden are in the dark blue, and Ukraine in the light yellow. Is Jakobsen with a big save early. Of course, Spain are playing Scotland. Scotland also, because it is the 4 best third place teams in the Euros. Scotland have a chance. If they can beat Spain, there is a chance, Technically, some teams have gone through on 2 points as well, so we'll have to wait and see. But Ukraine have the ball here. Martinov takes a shot, goes over the bar there. Okay. Martinov on the ball. Into Yeremeev. Into Nikonov. Beats his man. A great save. Johnson will clear. Unfortunately, Sweden aren't very good in this. But Ukraine, multiple World Cup and Euros winners in this. And Spain have taken the lead there. Malone own goal, which probably relegates Scotland to bottom of the group for the time being. 3 years, 10 months now. God, nice. But that's awesome. Thank you again for the raid, mate. I'll have to tune into your next tournament. The knockout rounds, because it sounds very cool. Right. Oh, Nikonov! And there you go. There's 1-0 Ukraine. And with that, they're pretty much confirming their spot in the second, the knockout rounds. And Sweden in a bad position, actually. They are down to 1 point. That's probably not going to get them through. I don't know if we've ever seen a team get through on... I think we've seen a team get through on 2 points and like a -1 or -2 goal difference. But I don't think we've ever seen a 1-pointer. Would be hilarious if it happens, but I don't see it happening, honestly. As Ukraine, okay, foul there. Should I pull this over? No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Right. Sweden need to get back into this one. Yefimov coming forwards. Dahl with into tackle. Jakobsen. Udenyas on the ball now for Sweden coming forwards. Into Bergstrom. Dahl on the ball. Back to Lundberg. Sega Dahl. Bergstrom. Lundberg. Dahl. Udenas. Good play. Jakobsen. He's offside. Good save by Kuznetsov anyway, but offside there. Right, half an hour gone. Spain are 2-0 up now. Sasada with his 6th goal of the group stages. My goodness, he is working for that golden boot, which also hilariously means he will be dropped for the knockouts, because that's how AI international managers work. They'll play him for the first knockout round and the quarters. They'll drop him for the semis and the finals, or some stupid thing like that. Olofsson wins the ball there. Jakobsen on the ball. Putty intercepts now. Yefimov down the left. Still holding on to it. Got Krokmal on the left. Plays it back to Yefimov. Hits the side netting. Big chance there again for Ukraine. Nice play. Sweden just not at the races yet. They need to wake up, because if before too long they're going to be underwater by the time they're ready to play, Right, 10 to the half. Jack, 1.5, 40 minutes, Jack. Nice. 1 month for Duckgood. 1 month, 9 days. Oh, Christ. Martinov on the ball. Into Yeremeev. Into Yefimov. Yeremeev. Martinov. Over to Kostyakov? Yeah, there you go. Kostyakov cutting to the middle. Into Nikonov. Turns his man again. Oh, it's a good block, but he was looking for a second there. Ukraine, 3 clear-cut chances. Didn't notice that, but to be honest, they've had a good couple chances. They've potentially should feel like they should be at least one more goal up at this point. Because 1-0, everything's still to play for with 1-0. Right. Half time is approaching, and it's here. Will Sweden change it up? No, Ukraine change it up with Adamenko coming off for Martinov, and they switch to a 4-4-2. Sweden, interestingly, not altering from their terrible first half. We'll see if this continuation, they can turn it around, or whether Ukraine will shoot themselves in the foot by changing formation. Maybe. Yefimov's shot is blocked. Bergstrom will come away with it. Still going into Dahl. Number 9 in midfield. Lindberg. Dahl on the ball. Into Jakobsen with a shot, and well, it has worked. Into the danger zone. Daniel Jakobsen levels it up for Sweden. With that, it doesn't give them that much chance. They're still only on 2 points. Realistically, they need a win here. But they've got better chance than they did with 1 point, I guess. But that's only their second shot of the game. But I guess it worked. Letting Ukraine shoot themselves in the foot and change formation has helped. Got ahead. No worries. Jack was lovely chatting and good doing some predicting. I hope you have a good one. And you, Dennis! And my God, they've turned it around. Wow. In this matter of a couple of minutes, Sweden are suddenly 2-1 up and up into second place. And Ukraine are now looking over their shoulder at the third place teams. My goodness me. Popov comes on for Ukraine, but my God, Spain are up 3-0 now. Navas with the third. Sainz injured. Oh boy, no. Jonsson will save that. But Sweden, I guess they're doing the sort of play dead act maybe. But now Ukraine obviously are going to be attacking a lot more now. Popov blocks and cleared. Udenas now on the ball. Sweden looking to counter here. Bergstrom down the right. They got players streaming forward. Puddy with a tackle there. To be fair, maybe they could have changed some roles, could have changed the flexibility, Maybe there was a change that we didn't notice for Sweden because they are playing much better this half as they come forward again. Bergstrom, tackled by Puddy though. Krokmal will clear. Dushin, Ukraine looking to counter-attack. He's got some space in the middle, plays it to Nikonov, the goal scorer for Ukraine. Maybe they'll look to him again. Popov, shot blocked. Out for, I think, Scotland have got a goal back versus Spain. Laird with the goal. Popov. Over to Popov. There's 2 Popovs. Dahl with a good tackle. Falls back to Dushin, though, who won the ball back. And that is corner for Ukraine. Oh, my God. What has happened there? Krokmal equalises for Ukraine. I think that was the defender clearing it off of Krokmal. Sarakov plays it in. And, Dahl clears it at the front post into Krokmal, and it just goes into the back of the net. And Sweden, after being in such a good position, are now back to their 2-point third position. They need a goal. They want to be winning this game, and they are. Udenas responds immediately. 76th minute. My goodness me! Only 6 minutes later. Into the danger zone goal. Johansson plays it through. Udenas, incredible turn and strike, and Sweden are winning 3-2. What a game! They've only had 4 shots on target this game. Ukraine corner again. Ball in. It's cleared. Jonsson will grab it. 10 minutes for Sweden to hold on here. Jonsson goes forward. Popov will get it back, though, for Ukraine. Dushin into Nikonov. Over to Sarakov. Plays it back to Popov. Lindberg with a tackle. Falls to Nikonov again. He shoots wide. Okay, 10 to go now. 3-2 Sweden. And Spain are winning 4-1 now. Navas with his second. 5 minutes to go here. Olofsson, Johansson, Jakobsen. Tackled. Johansson again. Tackled by Sarakov. Ukraine need to push bodies forward now. They still can go through, but it's going to be... they're going to be a bit worried and have a worse knockout round opponent, because the third place teams are going to be more likely to face a team that finishes first in their group. Popov on the ball. Plays it back to back post to Sarakov. He's blocked. Oh, and it does go in, though. 3-3 in this game. What a game. And Sweden, it's heartbreak for Sweden. They thought they could hold on. Popov plays it back all the way through to Sarakov. He just absolutely does his man. Turns Jonsson. Probably should be doing better there. Kickoff highlight, though. Potentially Lundberg now for Sweden. They're looking to win it again. Johansson, he shoots. Lind! And it's 4-3 Sweden! Oh my God! This game just keeps going. Sweden take the lead again. Lind with the goal. Jonsson shoots. Pudi clears and Lind. I don't know what the keeper's doing. He's missed it completely. 4-3 Sweden. Oh my God. It just keeps... The pendulum swings back and forth in this game. Ukraine come forward again. Nikonov. Jonsson will save that one and claim it. There's 2 minutes at a time. Can Sweden hold for 2 minutes here? There's one last chance. We're into the final minute. Sarakov on the ball, down the right. Tackled by Johansson. Surely they're going to push people forward. They've got a throw in. They're not really pushing that many forward. There's a Lofson's on top of him there. Sarakov with a throw. Nikonov. Lind will clear it. And that's full time. Sweden go through in second place. Ukraine are going to feel hard done by here. But my God, what a performance from Sweden. Wow. They go through in second place. Ukraine sit in third. They still have a good chance because they're 3 points. But my goodness, John Wynn, the only man who bet on Sweden there. My God, what a ridiculous game that was. And Spain, of course, with an easy win. They stay top with 9 points of Group A. But my God, 4-3. What? I don't think we'll have a better final game than that, you know. I don't think we will. Goodness me. Literally, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Next up, though, Poland versus Croatia. We're going to go watch the other host for their final game. Poland versus Croatia. I don't know what to say for this one. I'm going to go 2-0 Croatia, I think. Let me know what your predictions are going to be, everybody. Escape goes 1-0 to Poland. Okay. That is just crazy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I got a new average attendance. Nice. Klotz says a new average rating, 8.9. Super Cup versus Vitesse. Scout. I also got a scout, but he's not retired. John goes 2-1. Okay. Right. We go back to my jiggy 2-1, says John. Okay. For the moment, I think Broward might be gone. So let's continue onwards. I just had a scout retire. We got Vitesse, new average record, attendance, and Klotstra. He just keeps it, the average rating records just keep getting like look at this Klotstra, man. It's just ridiculous, genuinely ridiculous. This is why he keeps winning player of the season, because it's basically based on on average rating. It's really stupid. But he's won it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times now. Oh my God. Right, let's get ready for the third last game. Right, it's like funny that Nizzy Van der Tizzy got in one player of the season there. Right, let's see. Ridimowin one. Sure, you can go. You'll. Yeah, why not? Only plays for Leighton. Is this Copa America? Who is your highest average ratings? Who's the highest? Well, it was Klotstra. He broke the record. 8.9, 41 appearances. He beat the previous record, which was 8.83 previous seasons. I guess we can go average rating. It's always Klotstra. It's just always Klotstra. Nizzy Van der Tizzy 8.22 there. 8.62. Abbas got to 8.76. I don't know if I can't sort by highest. So like Abbas, normally the fullbacks that have a long throws basically. De Benedetto got 8.12. Cruz got 8. Nasim, nice, 8.34. That's pretty high. Aguilar got 8.4. 2-0. Hello, Jamb. I thought you were gone for tonight. But I'll put you in for 2-0 Poland. But yeah, and then if you go all the way down here, we're obviously not as good. Fullbacks always get higher ratings for assists. Well, it's for throw-ins for me. Who's the away team? It is Croatia. Croatia is the game. The final game. We got Switzerland top, Croatia on 2 points, Romania on 2 points, Poland on 1 point. So there you go. We're about to jump into it. So 4-4-2, 2DM for Poland yet again. 4-2-3-1 for Croatia. Got Patina, got Pankrat, Bazina, Tomic, Pedicic, Biscan, Jambrusic, Serovec on the bench. Kodric on the bench too. Shall we jump into it? White for Poland and blue for Croatia. Anything can happen in this one, to be honest. Anyone can top the group, I think. Yes, I think. And anyone can come bottom. I think Switzerland can. They're on 4 points. If Poland win, and no, Switzerland I think can come third lowest. So they've pretty much qualified at nearly qualified because they're on minimum they can have is 4 points. So, but we'll see what happens. Anyone can qualify though. That is the important thing. Right, Ban on the ball. Ganzo tries to tackle him. Ban doesn't. Gets through. Milnaric, Ivankovic, Pankrat, Milnaric, Pankrat. Okay, tries to put the ball in, but is blocked. Milnaric free kick. Francisco rebound. Tomic, Pankrat, Ivankovic. Oh, and it's cleared. Okay, right. 9 minutes gone. Božić plays it in. Pankrat will get there. Ivankovic, Prpic. Okay, 10 minutes, still 0-0. Croatia very much on top though early days. Poland have not had any of the ball. 20 minutes now, and Switzerland have had a quick fire double just in like their game versus Croatia. Bolhalder and Haberfer with both goals, which sends Romania bottom. It's gone 3-0 now as Schumacher gets their third. They're not making the same mistake they did versus Croatia. And Romania, after 2 draws, seem to have come to the end of the line here, unless they have an incredible comeback. But that has dropped Romania to 4th, and Poland currently sit 3rd as things stand. Switzerland on 7 points, top of the group. This game is now very important, honestly. Whoever wins this gets 2nd place. Right. Croatia. Oh, Romania do get 1 back. Could they? Could they? Oh, current. Okay, due to goal difference, Poland are now still back at the bottom, actually. Or is it head-to-head? I don't even know. I think it's goal difference because they drew Romania and Poland, didn't they? So it's head-to-head. It's goal different. It's goals scored? Yes, because Poland have not yet scored a goal in this tournament. 2 minutes at a time. Still 0-0 here. Let's see if the second half has anything more interesting compared. We had the incredible game of Sweden-Ukraine, and we've had a bit of a rest one after that as Golubevsky is offside there. Klatter comes on for Platek. Bazina into Prpic, into Ivankovic, into Milnaric, into Patina, into Pankrat, into Ban, and there you go. That is your opening goal from Croatia, and probably the end of Poland at this Euros as hosts. As Romania jump to 3rd. Well, they don't jump, so they stay in 3rd. But Pankrat lays it off to Ban. It's a lovely goal. Croatia confirming their position in 2nd place there. Pretty much, I guess this is kind of expected, this liner here. Sosnauka comes on for Poland. Can Poland get back into this? They've still got time, but they haven't really done anything. And Croatia so close to getting a second as they hit the man on the post. Not the post, but the man on the post, it looks like. Which is why you put him there, I guess. Prpic, Milnaric, Ivankovic, Milnaric, Butina, Ban on the ball again, just looking for his second. It's cleared, but only as far as Božić. Switzerland are 4-1 up now versus Romania. Verli with a goal, and they're ruining Romania's goal difference. Milnaric, Ban, Francisco with a save. Okay. Francisco holds. Belak comes on for Pankrat for Croatia. 20 minutes to go here. Milnaric over the bars. Croatia and Poland both make a substitution each. 15 minutes now, 10 minutes, and this game is just running away. Ganzo injured now. Poland down to 10. It's going from bad to worse for Poland, really. They have just not been good enough. You heard of the band Sleep Token? No, I haven't. I don't think so. Why is that, Susie? Right. Butina, Ivankovic, Ban. I think this is just seeing the game out. Maybe they're going to try and get a second, though. Milnaric. Oh, it's cleared. Klatter on the ball now for Poland. Goes down the line. Sosnauka. Tomic jumps in. Bazina. Jambrusic. Czarzuski. Tomic. Patina. Milnaric. Ivankovic. Jambrusic. Illegal crypto. Sorry, what? Illegal crypto. sleep token. Right, last 20 seconds here. This game's been a lot more boring than the Sweden-Ukraine game. But, you know, they're not all going to be bangers. Not all going to be bangers. Probably should have watched the Switzerland game wouldn't have been any more interesting because of Switzerland dominating anyway. But there you go. Croatia go through in second place. Romania will get third, and we say goodbye to Poland there. And, well, I'm the only one that says Croatia won that. Wow, that's surprising. Okay. 2 more games to go here tonight before we end it. So, getting down to the business end of the groups here. We've seen 4 teams go through already. We're going to see the next, however many go through. I don't even know. But it is going to be Germany, Italy. These are the big ones here. The big hitters that could be upset and left out. Germany versus Italy. What am I going to say here? I'm going to go... I don't know. I'm going to go 2-2, I think. I think it could be a draw, honestly. John's going to go 3-2 Italy. High scoring. Okay. What you saying, Buscape? What you saying, Jambo, if he's still around? Or anybody else, if they want to predict? In the background. Get to the game. Right. Let's see. Okay, we're the first game of the day, actually, so we won't see group games from Group D. Should check them out. Their fans are cunts, like they are a British band who perform in masks and have this amazing stage, but fans have outed them online because they wanted to spoil the whole thing. Ah, that sucks. But maybe I'll listen to them, see if they're sort of my music. That's pretty cool. That's a shame, though. Can't do anything cool these days, you know. Right. Oh, excuse me. Just moving around. My butt's getting numb. Sitting in the same place for 3 hours. Well, 2.5 hours. You know, I've not got the greatest comfortable chair. You know, well, that's actually just a thingamajig. What? Oh, the soundboard. Right. Well, let's do the games then. They got on a random American weatherman to drop album hints, and the fans jumped all over him. Oh, Jesus. That sucks in a way. Right, let's jump into it then. Germany, our favourites going into this. 4-4-1-1 for Germany. Italy, going with a 4-1-3-1-1 again. Bolognini up top. Fancy at the back. Guida playing right back again. Right then, let's go. Graziani into Cerruti. We need to train Guida to play attacking midfield actually this year, because we have no wingers again. We only have attacking midfielders, so Guida's gonna have to learn to play midfield. Guida, and he won't play right back because that's Klotstra's position. Bindi, Moscarino, and Saglan with a save. Okay, but this is an important one. We got Slovakia versus Turkey as well, but Germany bottom after 1 point. So we'll have to see how things go. And Turkey theoretically have the easier task of playing Slovakia, but Slovakia did beat Germany, you know, so it's all to play for in this one. Hilariously, Slovakia could top the group. Schindler into the box, it's cleared. Could Italy miss out? Italy theoretically, if Turkey and Slovakia win, Italy could come third in their own group with their top at, which is wild. Right, half an hour gone though. Turkey have taken the lead, and Turkey have jumped to top of the group as things stand due to goal difference because they drew with Italy. Turkey have taken 2. Baris Setin gets 2. Okay, Slovakia sitting in third as things stand. Graziani, Bolognini, Guardio, Moscarino, Bindi into Guardio, Moscarino, and pulls it back over to Guida. Into Bindi, into Guardio. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Oh, Bolognini should score. He was one-on-one with the keeper. I guess the keeper was able to come out quickly. And Turkey are cruising him. Ahionair gets Turkey's third of the day. So at the moment they are top, but Italy do get a goal and they'll go through top easily. They're depending on a Germany draw or win. Half time, by the way. Nothing happened in that first half. Let's see if Germany can pull anything out of the back, because at the moment they're going out bottom, 4th of the group. Cerruti plays Back to Cerruti. Bolognini. It's a great save by Saglam. My goodness me. But not enough. Not enough to beat him. Maione comes on for Bolognini. Hubner comes on for Schindler. Half an hour to go now. Italy on the ball again. Bindi, Moscarino, Cuardio. It's the side netting. It's been all Italy, really. Germany haven't had much at all. Had a sniff. Pole comes on for Winkler. Here's Saglam with a free kick. Goes up to Lewandowski. Pole on the ball. Down the left. Pulls it back. Lewandowski. Hubner. This is to take them through potentially. Because I think they jump above Slovakia. And maybe even Italy. Hubner. Schulz. Hubner. Into Aiden. Into Riedel. Bindi will clear. Gagliardi comes on for Bindi. Guida free kick over the bar. Okay. Saglam goal kick. Goes along with it up to Polat. Maione's got it though. Number 3 up top for Italy. God damn it. Starnini loses it though. And Germany have it back. Pole on the ball. Coming down the left-hand side. He's got some space. He puts the ball in. And it's side netting from Polat. So close. Germany finding some edge late on here. But I guess they only need one, you know. Lewandowski. Polat. Down the line. Lewandowski. Oh, and just wide. Okay. Right. Cerruti. Gagliardi. Oh, Maya will clear up to Lewandowski. It's, Franzioni needed to win that header. Starnini. Cuardio. Maione. He's tackled. Aiden puts it forward. It's a one-on-one race. Fancy's come out for it and kind of giving it back to Germany straight away. Polat's on the ball. Guida intercepts that, but gets back to Polat. Pole, side netting for... They've only had one shot on target. There's a second, but it's not been good enough for Germany. You need to hit the targets when you get your chances, you know? Test the keeper a little bit. 5 minutes to go here. Still 3-0 Turkey. Still 0-0 here. Lewandowski on the ball. Into the box. Shoots wide. Okay. Slovakia do want to get one back, which helps their goal difference as Lewandowski hits the side netting. 3 minutes added time. Guida. It's cleared. Cuardio. Starnini. Graziani over the bar. Another chance. Cerruti. Got a knock. Plays it down the line. A great ball to Maione. Into the box. Schmidt puts it out for an Italy corner. Germany don't want to be in their own half defending when they need to be getting a goal here. Cuardio at the back post gets another corner. Wastes some more time here. Another 15 seconds go by. Guida plays the ball in. It's cleared at the front post by Schmidt. It's a poor corner from Guida, actually. Graziani takes the professional foul. 18 days. Oh, my God. Pole on the ball. Pole. And Guida with a tackle. Okay. Riedel. To Mast. Gagliardi. I think this could be it for Germany in the Euros, which is absolutely huge. Riedel, Pole on the ball. Cuardio jumps in. And I think this is the last seconds, unless they score now. Pole is tackled by Guida. And there we go. Germany are out of the Euros after a 0-0 draw. My goodness me. A terrible game. If I get a point, you'll love to see it. Germany out. Slovakia will await their fate. I don't know actually what's happening elsewhere. But Serbia Netherlands draw 1-1 actually. So I don't know what that means for everything else. But we'll have to see what happens between Iceland and... Who else is the third group team in that group? I have no idea. Czech Republic, wasn't it? Yeah, Czech Republic. So let's see. We've got to start looking at third places now. Right, Leighton unable... Who's Barisettin? You're at Bayern. Oh, this is the guy I wanted to sign at one point, but he wouldn't sign for me. Well, no, they wanted too much money. On my tier 9 Yugoslav save, scored 110 in 33 league games. Jesus, man. Where's your Yugoslav save come from? Wow, Czech Republic win 5-1. Oh, to be fair, they were down to 9 at one point. Okay. Prochaska gets another goal. So that means Czech Republic finish second in their group. Iceland fuck themselves with a 3. Oh my God, actually. Oh, Ukraine. Okay, at the moment, Romania probably out. Ukraine are through. So are Slovakia. Iceland await the results of Group E and Group F to see if they can get through. But the -6 goal difference has really hurt them on the final day there. Germany, of course, are out. Okay. Well, we have one more game to go, and it's England-Wales to see if England get knocked out. They've only got 1 point after 2 games. Started the other day. Badian is off to really win. England-Wales, the final game of the groups. Let me know your final predictions for the group stages. England-Wales, I think this is going to be a slaughter. 3-0 England here. Oh, we didn't check Barry Davies' injury, whether he was fully out or not. I need to do that. 6-0 England, says Dark God. Sure. Full. 3-1, says John. Okay. Good stuff. Right. Ooh, 2-2 France and Denmark. So France are definitely out. Oh my goodness. Portugal beat Russia 3-0. Oh my god. And with that, Iceland are through to the knockouts because Denmark finish on 2 points, which means there's 2 points there, 2 points Romania. Iceland are through on 3 points. Wow. Iceland with their singular win versus Serbia gets them through. Serbia finished bottom of their group. Wow. Portugal top the group, Russia second. France also out with a single point. Drop out there. England are the only England and Belgium, actually. Hilariously, if Wales and Austria win, you could have Belgium and England out, which would be mental. But let's just get to the game, actually. Right, I want Bertrand on loan. We're just sending all the youngsters to fucking Ridim a win. Prochaska, I thought you already scored. Maybe he made his debut or something. Oh, yeah, he did. Nice to get I got injured. No, 2 to 3 weeks. F. Right, here we go. Final game of the night. England, of course, are very favourites here. 3-4-1-2 for England. They've gone all for it. It's one of them before there. Gordon. Hello, Samurai. You join us for our last game of the night, man. Joining at a late time. We're watching England versus Wales in the final group stages. Of course, Othman is there. Barry Davies on the bench. But here we go. So, as you can see, England are currently bottom of the group, followed by Belgium. Austria, Wales currently first and second. Or second and first. So we're waiting to see if England or Belgium or both get knocked out of the Euros here, depending on how things go. But let's go. Kinsey. Oh my days. Wales take the lead in the 2nd minute. It's Cho Byung-jo, the half Welsh South Korean. What universe is this where England is bottom of its group? The normal one, I guess. England dominated their game versus Austria. Austria scored their 2nd shot on target in the 92nd minute. England dominated the game versus Belgium. Belgium score an equaliser in the 93rd minute. And then now they're losing 1-0 to Wales, 2-0 in. It sounds very England to me. But as things stand, England definitely out. 1-0 down. McManus into Gibbons, good block. Gordon, Williams saves. He actually kept that in. He was probably going wide. McManus, 1v4 blocks. Oh my god, I feel like this is going to be... This is what the Austria game was like, where England just had so many shots, and then Austria just held out and scored late. But Wales have scored early this time, which is a bit of a change. But let's have a look and see. Right, Pritchard, Loveless, Pritchard, Cho Byung-jo, Mitchell... Or Michelle, sorry. Michelle coming down the left-hand side. McManus is there. Cuts inside. McManus plays it back to Gibbons. And he shoots wide. He also missed an incredible 4-3 from Sweden and Ukraine for Sweden to go through. Which was ridiculous. Right, 25 minutes in. Austria have taken the lead versus Belgium. Oh my days. This is ridiculous. That's one of my before shoots. Corbett shoots wide. It's going out for a throw-in. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. I think Austria would need to win by more because I think Belgium would still technically get through as one of the better third-place teams, even with 2 points minus 1 goal difference, which is ridiculous how bad some of the group teams have been then in this Euros. But I don't think it's going to hold either of these games, honestly. But we will see. May nearly lost the ball there, actually. McManus. Michelle. How are you, by the way, Samurai? Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, Gibbons with a shot. Williams saves it, though. Okay, someone might be before. Ball in. Cleared initially. Morgan will get there. Morgan going down the left, trying to counter maybe. Plays to Loveless. Oh, there was a... Kinsey. Kinsey's in. Oh, Trapani with a great tackle there. Could have been a real problem there for England. But Kinsey will throw it in. Okay, and that's highlight over for Wales. Pal free kick, though. Oh, and they just put it wide from the free kick. Oh my goodness. Okay, half-time approaching here. Still 1-0 in both games. There you go. 1-0 both games. Paul Starkey on for Loveless. And Wales switched to a 4-4-2 from the 4-5-1. Interesting. England stay the same. Can Wales and Austria hold on for another 45? England have the ball again, of course. Someone before McManus. Williams with a big save again. Michelle, ball in. Okay. Out for a corner. 1v4. Ball in. Cleared. Pritchard boots it clear. Gibbons wins the ball back. Small 1v4. McManus. Into Corbett. Shoots wide. England getting a bit desperate as they start to shoot from further and further out here. England again on the ball. Small 1v4. Into Gibbons. Shoots wide. Half an hour to go here. England still 1-0 down. Cho Byung-yo, McManus. 1v4. Gordon. 1v4. Corbett. Oh my god, what a save. He's offside anyway, but still, what a save from Williams. Free kick Wales. It's cleared by England, and Michelle will look to counter-attack as Corbett's now on it. This could catch Wales out, but a great tackle by Thomas there gives Wales the chance to win it back. And Starkey's on it now, actually. Could be a counter-attack here. Newman's on the ball. Into Cho Byung-yo. Pulls it back across and no one's there. I think it nearly hit the bar. Starkey does get it at the back post and forces a foul from Trapani. They're going to take the set piece as well. They're going to take the free kick, are they? Yes, Powell to take. There's literally no one in the box. There's 4 players in the box and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defending. Of course it hits an English player. Cho Byung-yo does pick it up though, tries to play it in. And England will try and counter-attack here. Corbett now on the ball. Morgan, Gordon now gets it for England. Powell tackles someone before, but Stupple will pick it up again. Someone before. Gordon again. Back to Stupple. Someone v4. Into Stupple. Plays it in. It's cleared. Someone before. It's cleared by Cho Byung-yo. Coulson will get it again. Okay, England throw in this time again. McManus. Cleared initially, but Gordon's there. Stupple again. Morgan with a good tackle and maybe a chance to counter here. Morgan into Othman, but they kind of get a bit messed up with it. It's bouncing around all over the place. Corbett comes forward for England with it. Shoots over the top. Austria 2-0 up. Oh my god. Cho Byung-yo's injured though. Modi Isa, another Welsh Malaysian, comes on. Tom Peters on for McManus. Carl Lloyd on for Dan Powell. Oh my days. Oh my god. To Lloyd. Newman on the ball. Into Starkey. Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0 in both games. What is going on? What is going on here? Oh my days. Newman. It's an incredible ball. Starkey times his run to perfection. And it's 2-0 Wales versus England. And England are surely out. They need probably 3 goals to even get through to the 3rd place position. And that's it. Oh, Belgium do get one back in the 89th. How important will that be? Wales are down to 10 for the last minute here. Oh, I think that Belgium goal might have actually kept them in the Euros, hilariously, which sucks. Gautier with 89th minute consolation potentially for Belgium there. But England look like they're going to be going out bottom of the group here. 2-0 as Austria do also beat Belgium 2-1. My goodness me. Well then. 2-0 Wales. No points for anybody there. England are out, bottom of the group. My goodness me. Let's look at the points then after the group stages. I am top with 9, followed by John, Grawin, and Busquets, all tied for 3rd with 4 points. But really, the more important stuff is in the group stages here. Belgium finished 3rd. But I think -1 goal difference actually takes them through. Genuinely, I think it takes them through. Belgium do not win a single game and will get through on 2 points. Hilariously, that Wales' 2 shots on target was their only shots of the game. Let's have a look. So, let's have a look at those stages. Belgium qualify. Denmark. Oh, what? Is it goal scored? It's goal scored over Denmark. And Romania on -3. Literally, that goal kept Belgium in the Euros. I actually cannot believe it. How have they got... If they win it, I'm going to be fuming. Drew 1-1 to Wales and England and then lost to Austria. Oh, My God. Well, let's look at the second round here when the draw's done. But what a ridiculous. How many shots and how many on target did England have? It was ridiculous. We'll go through and I'll show you. But my God, England will be raging over this. Actually raging. But let's look at we'll look at England first, and then we'll look at the knockout rounds. So, impotent England. Oh, right. England, they are going to be... Oh, can you imagine if this happened in real life? There would be riots in the streets. Losing to Austria and Wales, drawing with Belgium. Look at this. So, first game of the group, as we watch this one. 36 shots, 15 on target. Austria get their first highlight of the game. Their second shot on target. Win it in the 93rd minute. 1-1 versus Belgium. 35 shots, 17 on target. Belgium, 6-3. 92nd minute. 2-0 loss to Wales. 29 shots, 9 on target. Wales have 2 shots on target and score 2. England just got FM'd 3 times in a row. 15. Was that another 15? 17. That's 22. No, 32, sorry. They had 41. 41 shots on target. 29 plus like 64. 64. No, 100 shots on target. 100 shots on target. Around 42. I think 41, 42 on target. They get 1 point from their group. Actually insane. What a ridiculous group stage is as well. Germany drop out with 2 points. England drop out with 1. France drop out with 1. Belgium, you bastards, stay in. Let's look at the second round then. Sweden, Italy, Switzerland, Slovakia, Netherlands, Belgium. Spain get sorry, I thought that was Belgium for a second. Iceland, Spain, Turkey, Ukraine, Austria, Portugal, Wales, Czech Republic, Russia, Croatia. What a wild knockout this is going to be. So what ones are we going to watch here? I think you've got to do... I think Switzerland, Slovakia is a cool one. I think you've got to do Iceland, Spain. You've got to do Iceland, Spain. And then Wales, Czech Republic. Yeah, I think those are the ones we watch. But my goodness me, England knocked out of the Euros. Wales get through. Just ridiculous. Wales top the group as well. With a draw with Belgium and beating England and Austria. Well, there we go, lads. That was an insane group stage. Hopefully it continues in the knockouts, but we are going to be doing that on Saturday. And so unfortunately, I feel like the magic that we had in this one might be gone. But yeah, there we go. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone has a good evening and a good rest of your week and good start of your weekend. We'll be back on Saturday, same time as usual. Well, the new usual for the knockouts to see who will win these Euros. Will it be a big team or will we see an upset? Who knows? But have a good one, everybody. And I'll see all of you guys next time. Goodbye.